that I'm in.
Getting
Yep.
us
Oh, dude,
footpad.
we still have to do all of the
I would do something like that for my
expedition
room.
stuff.
But my room has a concrete floor, so that would get annoying quite quickly.
I've heard
You
good
need
things
to get
about
one
that.
of those like pads.
Yeah, like the black bits. The enhanced edition black bits.
Is everyone else in?
So far we have Sat and Foomer in, but there's a couple people. It looks like they joined and left again. I don't really know what that means.
Or it hasn't registered them joining it. Like they might have to dive back out and come back in.
Yeah.
That's happened before.
I tried joining in, and it kicked me out, so I don't know what the deal is.
Just exit your game, come right back in, and try it again. And then I'll wait, because it seems like every time I get in there before someone else, that person can't get in, so...
Yep.
I'm hanging tight.
Way to go.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, while we're waiting for these guys to get back in, just a couple of quick announcements. There's Optic. Announcements from me. First of all, this is Arv speaking. We are playing Baldur's Gate right now with the Destructide folks in Aminatus and King Foom, and also with Optic Nerve Productions and KL Satobo, and of course Series Runner. If you can go to our chats, various chats, if you can idle in my channel, if you're there right now, and go over to King Foom's chat, that's the chat that we're interacting with. And as far as two other quick things, number one, my Shadowrun Return stream is going to be coming up on July 25th with John Helfers, who's the managing editor of the literature line for Shadowrun, and with Jason Hardy, who's the managing editor of the RPG line, and maybe Jordan Weissman, who created Shadowrun. We'll see if that's true. I'm trying to get Twitch to get some notice and attention to it as well. So that's going to be happening on July 25th. And last, if you are willing to do so, I'm in an anthology called Time Travel Tales, which is currently at about 200% of the original goal. It was funded at 7,500, and we just hit 15,000. And we've got 6 days to go. So if you want to read stories by yours truly, and also by Timothy Zahn, Aaron Alston, Mike Stackpole, a bunch of Star Wars guys, and other good writers as well, you can go over there, and perhaps somebody in my chat would be willing to head over to Foom's chat and just put a link to my webpage, and there's a link right on the front page of my page to that Kickstarter, because it's got about 5 or 6 days left. So, thanks, everyone.
Nice.
Okay, there's Siri. Okay, everyone is in. You may now enter, All
right.
Thank you, Burner. Yep, Shadowrun. And in fact, John Helfers is also the guy who literally edited the anthology that you get if you pre-order Shadowrun Returns. He also happens to be the editor who bought my first novel, which is why I'm able to get him. So, anyway. All right.
Mountain Dew Code Red.
Okay.
There is an announcement that I would love to make, but I cannot.
Stop teasing us with that. Foom comes in during Inam's chat. He's like, "Hey guys, I got this amazing news that blew my mind. I'll tell you on the show." On the show, he's like, "Oh, I can't do it. Talk about it." What?
The entire time I was messing around with my silly capture card, I was like, I want to know how he's talking.
Yep.
I told Inam, and it's not like huge, but for me, I think it's amazing. I'll pop it into Skype chat. I'll tell you fine folks here, but
I think it's pretty damn huge.
I think it's
I'm
fucking amazing. But
my head exploded.
That sucks that I can't look at it without it opening behind Baldur's Gate, so I'm screwed. You're just gonna be like,
"Oh, that's awesome."
So awesome. I'll be like, "Oh crap."
Wow.
Sorry, as he was saying it.
Very nice. Very nice.
That's really cool, dude.
yeah, that's what I came back to today, and then a couple other things that I can't talk about either. But all right.
It makes it feel better. I only know the one thing. So the other stuff
I'm gonna
you
grab
can
a drink
talk
real
about,
quick.
Series,
the
Series,
second
do you
thing is
have a
actually-
second monitor?
Talking about.
I do have a second monitor.
If you hold down the Windows key and an arrow key, you can
Hold on,
move
we're
windows
getting-
between monitors.
Are you serious?
Twitch has become the
That's-
biggest non-esports channel around with almost 100 million views. We're going to go talk about that. We wanted to get a panel going at PAX Prime. It just got accepted, so we'll be paneling some things at PAX Prime.
Awesome.
And I don't know what we do here, and maybe possibly for the last end of the show, just throwing pancakes at people. I have no idea.
Is there?
I have no idea what we're doing there, but that's one of them, and then there's another thing.
Perhaps
Yeah,
you
Phil
could
was actually talking
simulcast
to me about that.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry.
Okay, Phil was actually talking to me about that earlier, and I'm trying to balance the books and see if there's a way I could get out there, because he was talking about adding me onto that whole shindig panel thing. It would be a 4-day drive though, because I'm gonna have to go all the way south, get over to SoCal, and then drive north.
Perhaps
So
you
it'd be
could
a thing.
simulcast a stream from one of the Detoid channels relating to the Baldur's Gate stream. He said,
Dude, Foom, that is sick, Brohan.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
thank
That's
you.
awesome, dude.
I've never, I can't. I'm trying to use words that are cryptic, and
That's
never
awesome, dude.
always wanted to. Always wanted to. Amazing, awesome, and honestly, everything else has usually been out of pocket thing. Anyways, so yeah,
That's really awesome, man.
Super
Congratulations.
excited.
Yep.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Congratulations. Just don't forget us when you're on the way up, you know. When you're...
yeah. That just like I got told this today, and then no, you can't because we're still planning things and whatnot. But okay, I gotta stop.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and
No!
there's people that, you
Wasn't
know,
there-
Satobo and Series know stuff about a writing thing that I'm doing that that has moved forward significantly, by the way, you guys. And I can't talk about it. So see, I can tease you guys with things I can't tell other people. So there you go.
It's just
I got-
things like
I've got nothing secretive about my life. Damn it.
I got kicked from the game, guys. Anyone else get kicked?
You got kicked. Yeah, it says Series left the game. I think that happened when you did the minimize, maximize to get over to Skype somehow.
Yeah, and it's like I said, it's not like everyone's like, oh, what, you know, moving to something else. No, nothing like that. But it's still fun. So should I log out here?
No, we're just waiting. No, I think Series will be able to come back in. He just
Yeah.
jumped out because of some problem with his thing.
I'll be able to talk about it publicly soon enough, Thorg. It's just things.
I'm really glad you told me though, because whenever you mentioned it during my cast, and then and then found out like after that you weren't able to tell anyone anything, I was just like,
It's just because honestly, shit might change. Things like but
yeah. No, I'm excited for you, dude.
it's killing me on the inside.
I bet, dude.
That's awesome. Man.
Oh, if I go through SoCal, I need to visit. Yeah, I would try to, dude. Honestly, if again, this is a huge freaking maybe. If I could even do that, because that's a lot of travel.
If you can't do that, and you're always welcome to swing out to Gen Con in Indianapolis next month, where you'd be most welcome. I know that we can't offer.
And where's that out? Where's that at now?
Indianapolis. It's been there
Oh,
for the last
okay.
like 7-8 years. Yeah, I know it used to be out in Wisconsin, but so yeah.
I was gonna.
You know
that's why I was gonna say Gen Con sounds really familiar. I'm like, what? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that was
Yeah.
one of the rare things that happens in the Midwest. God damn
Can
it.
you guys jump out? I'm sorry. I can't
Yeah.
come back in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me log all the way out.
That's not a problem.
People love-
And actually, now that we mentioned it, just very quickly, if anybody is in the Boston area, on Thursday, I'm heading up there. I've got ReaderCon, which is fantasy science fiction, almost exclusively literature. But if you're interested, it's at the Burlington Marriott, and I've got a reading on Friday and then panels on Saturday and Sunday. So if anyone would like
cool.
to stop by and say hello, I would love to see any or all of you wonderful folks.
So you said
Where is it
the
again?
Gen Con is next month thing?
ReaderCon, and it's in Burlington this weekend. And yes, that's in Indianapolis. And I'm serious about that. And that you would love. Actually, any of you guys would love the hell out of Gen Con. The hell
I'll
out
see
of
what
it.
I can
that's
do.
fine. No, we just connection issues for a sec. No big deal.
Yeah. That one might be difficult for me. Like, if you let me know about that, like, coming up next year. The big problem this year is that I also have to save up for the PlayStation 4, because I have that thing pre-ordered,
Yeah.
and it's going to come out sometime we don't really know when. So I could probably afford to do a lot more than I am, but it's just like I don't want to like do that, and then they're like, oh, by the way, it's next week, yeah, and then it checks my account and it all goes to hell. So
I see. Well,
Yeah.
keep if you're able to, because I know they have some, cheap hotels and stuff like that in the area. But I could get you into some, exclusive authors gaming sessions. Woohoo! No,
Sounds like a wild party.
sounds
man.
like crazy go nuts. No, but it'd be good to see. But anyway, that's true too. If anyone's in the Indy area and is going to Gen Con, I would love to meet you folks there. And I'm also going to be at WorldCon in San Antonio, and I'm going to be slightly irritated if Tommy doesn't get to that, even though I know he doesn't have any reason to necessarily get there.
I wish I could.
No, I know. I'm just joking. But that's in San Antonio, Texas. I will be there too. So if anyone's going to be at those ones, please stop by for real. I would love to meet you folks IRL. So that's
I see
that's
people
next month,
joining in,
Parker.
and I'm not. Do we want to do I hate to do this, but a game restart again? Because
oh, I already killed mine entirely.
Yeah, I see. Well, I tried to jump back, and I saw Sat and a couple other people joining, but it just froze again.
All right, let's get all the way back
Yeah.
out. Let me know when
Sorry,
everyone's
guys.
back out.
Oh, you're fine, dude. It's not you.
No.
Baldur's
I was
Gate
just like,
needed
man,
it needed that
if it's
patch. That's what irritates me the
freaking-
most.
I know
about
it.
the whole
Lobbies
thing.
in there, man.
I know it.
Yeah, seriously.
The whole
Um,
Baldur's Gate 2 thing is sad, but
I know it's true.
it's just the little things for this game that would have made it amazing.
By the way, can we
Seriously.
pretty much agree that we would like to, because the modded Baldur's Gate 2 is pretty close to. I know they say they added a bunch of content for the enhanced edition, blah blah blah, but for the most part, it would be very similar, and like all the character kits are there and everything.
Last time we played, didn't we? Like, I'd be down.
Okay.
It's like the one big.
Because people are really into the characters, and because we could level from wherever we are up to, like, well, I forget what the level cap is, but, like, way higher. And also it's 2nd edition rules, so that when we then do, then when we go on to Icewind Dale, that's 3rd edition rules. You know what I mean? Like, so we won't be jumping back and forth, is my thought. So,
is it 30? Are you serious? Jesus Christ.
I also want to mention to chat that Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, you could grab it right now for $5.99.
Yep, it's still on sale, which shows you that Atari is the one causing this problem, by the way, because Atari handles it on Steam. So Atari is selling it on Steam and causing problems for Beamdog outside of Steam. So
Screw that, man.
it's Atari. Thanks, Atari.
I feel like lucky that I grabbed it on iOS when I did.
I know. It was a good call,
you
man.
are, honestly.
There were so many conspiracy theories. Like, they're going to pull it off of this. They're like, they're not going to take it away. They're not going to take apps away from you, man. That's not happening.
Oh, like just all of a sudden it's gone.
Right, like you don't access it. Well, because it happened once on the Kindle that they took away, and ironically, the book they took away was 1984. So people who had bought 1984 was not available,
That's
and people were like,
hilarious
what?
to take away.
It was an error, and they ended up restoring it and apologizing. But people were like, see? So it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
exactly.
God.
That's funny as hell, actually, dude. Like,
Give me that tinfoil. Okay, Ceres and Foom are in. Sat, feel free to come in. And Optic also. That irony, yeah.
Oh, right?
Do you guys, are any of us going to change our character once we get to Baldur's Gate 2?
Oh, absolutely not.
I love my guy. I'm happy with my. I mean, the only character I would play besides this is Foom's character because I love Rangers. But otherwise, I mean, I'm happy with Erebus Redcloak.
I will fight you.
Optic and Sat?
I might just tweak the way I use it. Like, I might try to beef up the human form as a healer more.
I don't think anyone would mind if you want to switch it up, but yeah.
Yeah, if you want to.
I'm thinking about it.
Go ahead.
Someone needs to be a healer, though. It's just the only thing I'm worried about.
Sat, I thought you were going to say I'm going to tweak him to make it impossible for him to carry any stuff, so that you guys can't give stuff to me. Like my carrying weight is 5 pounds. Like.
No, I don't mind. I don't mind lugging
like-
stuff around. It seems pretty useful, actually.
It's like 2 pounds. He can barely afford to have like long hair.
He could barely lift his head. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, just wait for
Goes
you.
around in a wheelchair.
Everyone ready?
Tired.
Exactly.
About the only thing I would
Yeah,
consider
come on.
changing is going from barbarian to just straight up fighter.
I feel
Because
like you're a
you can get-
barbarian, man. You rage all the time. You're about rage.
Fighter would be interesting
I'm
to...
very
Just
sad
be
about
the simple because
I think
the
I'd-
skills. Hold on. The skills that are in the fighter tree are to where you can get them up to 5, whereas I can only get them up to 2 now. Like I can only get all my proficiencies up to 2 points deep, whereas a fighter I can go 5 deep. So it's like in the long run, I think fighter might be awesome unless rage scales to level like it does
And
in.
you're
3.
kind of thinking the same way I am. Like me, if anything, I think I will pick Archer Kit because
Archer, yeah.
my dual welding, it's a waste, but
Yeah, I mean, obviously Barbarian is pretty freaking awesome in the short term.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking long term, like once you add all the skill points together, I think my Barbarian might calm the fuck down a bit and
No need to rage.
and go fightery. Yeah. Just be
Thorg,
like, I've
that's
had
pretty
my fill.
sick. Yeah, that's pretty sick, Thorg. All right, here we are. Okay, let's figure out what the hell happened. Let me check my quest log for a second.
That's
going
my
on,
basic
Lumpy?
thing.
Let's see.
Who is this? Hi there. Not permitted to initiate dialogue. That's alright. I'm okay with that.
here. Well, I got something for this. Why we wait?
I just want to freaking run around this whole island like a maniac.
He's a maniac, maniac.
Just like a dwarf with a gigantic beard. Oh, sweet.
Let me get permissions. Oh man. Everyone has permission to travel except Ceres. No.
Gosh dang it.
But no, Sirius, you
Ometer.
said you're in the southwest, correct?
Like
Of
real
the
life.
United States.
Did you hear
Yes.
the sound of thunder with that timing? That was beautiful, right?
The Southwest.
I have the theme to Gilligan's Island on right now. It
Yeah,
was-
I'm in Arizona. I'm in Arizona.
Okay. If I did happen to drive through that area, would you be okay with like meeting up and
Yeah.
saying hi? Okay.
Just let me know when it is so I can kind of figure out school stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I'm way in the like. This is probably not even happening, but if it is, There's a line
I
of you
know.
people.
This is totally going to happen, and I
that'd be
want you to
sweet.
stream it. I want you to stream the whole road trip.
The whole road trip? Yeah.
With old
Very
70s like
big.
road trip songs. Born to be wild. And I'm with like one hand on the wheel. Easy Rider. Bup, 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 bup.
This is a big island, and it looks like there's a walled-off area.
You know what's funny is we're only one person under what Gilligan's Isle actually was. So who's Marianne? Who's
The Professor and Marianne.
You are new. You smell
Ooh, wow.
different.
You smell funny.
Swim
You
in?
swim in. Leave me, child. I don't have time to speak with you. Hello, child. You're quite brave to speak with strangers washed up on the beach. What if we were dangerous? Yes, child, I did swim in. Our ship sank, and we were in need of shelter.
Sounds good.
yeah, 3. Yeah, I did.
Sure.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I believe... Oh, Foom was playing a great song. Well, whoever was... if I was talking over it, whoever was, we apologize. but we can't hear
Clearly I'm
Foom doing it.
Gilligan. What?
It was freaking Gilligan's Isle. Man.
Okay, good.
It's all right.
Okay, I believe you. Not see many... that's terribly not even close to right accent. Okay, I believe you. Not see many that swim in. Many float but don't wake up. Fishies are mean and cliffs hurt ship homes. You lucky. Still smell funny, though. Maybe you stay and belong? Oh, boy.
We all float down
I don't
here.
like that she's smelling us.
Belong to
Stay
whom,
along
little one?
Forever.
You're not alone here? Maybe I will stay and take over. This place looks pretty deserted and primitive.
I like to. You got to read. Maybe I'll stay and just take over. This place looks pretty deserted and awfully primitive.
Who's with me, huh?
Uh,
Merchandising. Okay, perhaps I shall stay, though I doubt you or anyone else could tell me otherwise. Move aside? No.
One's the only not like let's be rude to a child comment that we can make. You know?
Yeah.
Seems like it. Exactly. Alone? Of course not, silly. There's Mame, Pape, my brother, too. We've got neighbors, too. The village is very nice. It's boring sometimes, but I like living in this cult. I mean, I like it.
All right, speaking to you,
Just come
love the
all
story,
one for
but
one.
get out. Or the seas are treacherous here. How the hell? I'm guessing they probably got stranded here in Swiss Family Robinson style. Just went with it.
Yeah, I'd
The
assume one, right?
others,
Ask her if her dad and 3 moms have a boat.
Is your sister half bear?
Seriously.
Do your parents leave you when there's a full moon? Mommy says great-great-grandma came here in a ship home like you. Something happened and they had to swim or be caught by the fishies. The ship home is here somewhere, I guess. We're not allowed to go there.
I swear, every time I hear
Yeah,
ship
dude,
home,
seriously.
I think mother, father.
Is this Silent Hill optic? That's
I'm a
awesome.
ship home like you. Yeah, and I like that. Who, if you've seen that, it's like the movie
The Village. Oh,
Like,
God.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yeah.
yeah, where they keep the secret to choose to be there.
You do not seem alarmed to see me. How often do strangers come here? Very interesting. I must be going now or get the hell out of my face, basically. So I assume
Yeah.
one, right, for more
Yeah.
info?
3,000.
Yeah.
Not
Which is a
very
rip-off
often,
of
and they don't
several.
always want to make
Man, a
friends.
kid.
That's what Mommy says, but I never seen anyone that doesn't belong. Until I meet M. Night Shyamalan. I mean, until I meet you anyway. You still smell funny, but you're not scary. Not like the Beasties. Ah, here
Why
we
is
go.
She's smelling me so many times.
The Beasties. What do you
You still
mean?
smell funny.
Would you be talking about experience sacks? 'Cause, yes, we'd like to fight those.
The Beasties are scary. They sometimes look like us, but they change and get mean. Werewolves. Mommy says they are nothing more than animals, but the other animals don't hate us so much. Maybe you will help us?
Dude, all I gotta
Like,
say
we
is
have found
freaking
werewolves.
Durlog's Tower has like
Yeah.
the whole doppelganger is just like stuck in my head. So that was the first thing I thought of.
It may be doppelgangers, and maybe
Why-
these guys were like, let's
Very
make a whole
like it.
expansion about doppelgangers, you know?
Dude, these beasts.
yeah.
Well,
Well, even the main quest had doppelgangers with the Iron Throne.
They're my lost druid
Yeah,
brethren.
you're right.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I can reason with them. Beastie Boys, Relkin, that's awesome. All of a sudden you hear in the background, I can't stand it. I know your planet. Let's see. Perhaps I should meet with your people and find out what is going on first. Or perhaps I will if there's something in it for me. Or no, I don't risk my neck. So not 3, I assume, but like 1 or 2? What do you guys think? No sleep till Iron Throne.
Yeah, what the hell's going on? We just woke up. Boat crash. What? What?
We should meet with people, right? And find out and not be like,
Yeah,
sure,
let's do that.
whatever.
People.
Yeah, you go to the village and speak to Mame's friend, Kaisha's. She leads while Mr. Chieftain is away. Mr. Chieftain? Don't know where he went, but he's away, and you should speak to Aisha's. I gotta go, but maybe we'll see each other later. Maybe I'm too busy playing. We'll see. Bye-bye.
Maybe Mr.
Well,
Chieftain is out
that
playing
is-
as
That is actually pronounced Master Chief.
Master Chief is away, and
here I was just thinking Chieftain would be a nice last name, but all right. Where is the dwarf?
Where am I? I don't even know where I am.
There he is.
Where? Oh, wait.
Hey,
How
Splatter.
did you make
Running
it?
amidst
Wait,
the bushes
wait a
here.
second. How'd you make it way up here already? We're still talking to this girl down here. God damn it!
He's
I'm
man.
my mini
Always
map right now.
prepared.
Like, oh, there goes purple dot. Tell me all about that hut right there. That field that you're running through. What's going on here? What do you?
Oh, jeez. Dude, you gotta uncover this thing, man.
Good Lord. Everybody's up there. What am I doing back here?
Rick J. Cliffy T. M. Night wrote Baldur's Gate. Prepare for a horrible twist ending involving ghosts and killer flowers. It's the happening on Baldur's Gate.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
Worst
The hap-
movie ever.
So I don't know where.
Not the worst
Like-
movie ever. Don't.
Chicken.
Not the worst movie ever, no, but it's kind of the same things I've been hearing about the movie The Purge. Great idea, great premise, but they just...
Yeah.
Really?
Months.
Oh man.
That is basically what happened.
Unlike.
I don't know. The Purge just doesn't seem like that great of an idea.
Well, it just, it could
Well,
lead,
no, not for implementation.
it
but
could lead to like a very tense, kind of crazy movie, but I guess the whole
Yeah.
time instead of like focusing on that idea of, oh my god, crime's legal for 12 hours,
Also, Mark
it was
Wahlberg.
mostly like in a house.
Also, Mark Wahlberg.
A house. People are trying to break in a house. There's The Purge. I don't know. I'll check it out. It'll be alright,
Is
I'm
this
sure.
Kaisha's? Who's this
So we
guy?
I
need
mean,
to
let's not forget the brilliance that is Shooter.
You know what? I'm gonna go to the caster because he's squishy.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep running around the top.
I
here and
found the
uncover
chieftain's
what's,
house. I found the chieftain's house.
Coming to you.
like, where aliens? Yeah.
Rick James chieftain. I'm Rick James. That was good timing on that part.
That was perfect timing.
I'm Rick James. Bark.
That's right. They're aliens. They are really peaceful, but during a full moon, they get nasty, and we, as America, can't
America.
stand that, and we attack them and start war. Yeah.
Oh, by
Alright,
the
come
way, they are making a sequel to Independence Day,
What?
Really? That's kind of awesome. I think.
and it's coming out, I believe, next year on July 4th.
As long as they keep it like that, man. Oh shit. But it's just that movie. It's so bad and cheesy that it's just great. Like a big big America speech. We beat the aliens' ass because.
Well, yeah, Independence Day is fine because it's filled of itself. Like, it is exactly what it is. Welcome to Earth and all that. My problem is that then everyone is like, every time we're going to have aliens, they always want to destroy the Earth and everyone dies. I'm like, no, that was done in Independence Day. Let's stop doing that, please. You know?
Right. Yeah.
So,
But really,
True.
it's gonna be we're gonna go somewhere else and destroy them, right?
yeah.
True story about
America.
Independence Day is they pulled all funding. They pulled funding for actual Independence Day entertainment for the bases here.
Really?
They canceled the fireworks and everything, and
Oh,
they
what?
said that it was part of the cutbacks. They used to have a big show here for the base and the military families,
Mhm.
and they cut it back. But there was private funders, and through another way, they were able to pay for it twice over and still denied it happening.
Oh wow. Okay,
Wow.
that's shitty. But even where I was up at my cabin, that sounds really. They did that a couple years back, but it's such a small town. They managed to actually do that though, like private funders, things like that. Even the fire department.
This is
Like-
the United States government denying the people who risked their lives who gave them Independence Day. It's like, you gave us Independence Day, but we're going to take it away.
Yeah, they actually did that. That happened a lot of places because I remember a few years back that happened where we go, up north and whatnot. But due to it being kind of tight knit, small town kind of thing, everybody kind of chipped in and they still do their thing. But it's not backed by anybody anymore. It's the town that pays for it now.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's kind of poop.
Wait,
All right.
It's gonna have Jaden Smith.
No, I'm kidding.
Let's take on this.
Okay, good.
Shall we?
I
Anyways,
see
yeah, go
stuff
on, go on.
like that these days because the kid's kind of just being like shoved right out there.
Yeah, I think they learned their lesson with the Karate Kid.
I don't think they did. That made a lot of money.
That
was-
that movie. I heard that movie was not that bad. That actually was a lot better than people
honestly,
expected.
that was the only Jaden Smith movie that I was like, okay, yeah.
See, for
It's
me,
no
they
comparison
changed
to
it
the
too much.
actual, like,
Get out here! He learns from Jackie Chan, who doesn't even know karate. He practices kung fu, dog. What? Ah!
Bro, let's not.
Yeah,
worry about
let's not move into this. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Let's do the whole chieftain. I believe we should do the chieftain.
Yes. Who wants to take on Kaisha's? Kaisha.
Isha?
Kaisha's?
You
Kaisha's
know what I
gone.
wish we could do? is accuse her of being the bitch queen. Being as we're like in the middle of the island and just pull it out of nowhere.
Just
flat
you know who you
straight
think
up
you are?
accuse
You're
her
the
and just
bitch queen.
Kill
She's like,
everyone on
what?
the island. Yeah.
Oh, before we do the get into this next little dialogue bit, Avalon in chat doesn't know who everyone is, which is surprising. We've been doing this for a while. Damn it, where have you been?
Oh,
But yeah.
well,
Well, go on. Inam, you started it.
Yeah.
Who's in chat?
Or no, Skype. Who's in Skype?
Or Skype, whatever.
But he said he knows me and you. He's looking for the rest of the
Avalon, it's myself, Serious Runner, Optic Nerve, Arv, Inam, and Seltobo.
I was gonna have them say their own names, but okay.
Oh, no.
That's what I was
bullshit.
going
Sorry.
for.
thanks, Boom.
I didn't know what you wanted. Damn it.
Link up the multi-stream. God damn it. Let's get on with this. Who's playing Keisha?
All right.
Who's doing this?
Um,
TikTok.
Keisha.
Let's go.
Hello to you that do not belong. I greet ye and ask your purpose to be here. We are wary of those stranger to us, and some may fear your coming. Please assure my worry you are not here to harm. Please assure my worry you are not here to harm. What? We will not harm you. Perhaps your grammar, but not you. Ship founder, we washed ashore on your island. My purpose here is my business and not yours. It's bad enough we were shipwrecked on this backwater island. There we go. I'm not interested in you at all. I'm here for other reasons, and I've only disturbed you because we were shipwrecked.
I like 3. I just want to be straight out. Like, we're shipwrecked, man. I don't want to.
We don't really care about you.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I can do 3, just not 2.
I'm really not. I just
Right.
Yeah.
3? Okay.
All right. Yeah. Sounds good.
If you leave we alone, then you shall have the same. You are near kin because we came here as you did. Many changes ago, the mothers of our great-grandmothers came in untied with ship in pieces behind. You were shipwrecked how long ago? I've come looking for an ancient shipwreck, or a shipwreck. That is what I search for. Where in this pathetic little town have you hidden it? What the hell? God,
Wow.
I want to know. I have this idea that BioWare at the time had the good answer writer and then the dick answer writer, and they were like, they're like, Bob, everyone hates you. What would you say? I'd say a shipwreck. Why the hell do these freaking clowns have it? Thanks, Bob.
Yeah,
And they go and write it. You know?
Right now.
Okay.
Bob and Rob, the writers.
You have? How you know of this place? We are undisturbed for age upon age, but you know of our wreck? Let's see. A merchant ship sailed close during a storm and spotted it. Bears the markings of Baldurin. Hero that went missing some 300 years ago. A man named Mendes hired me to find it. His accent is not unlike yours. Haha. That's not bad. I wasn't even trying for that. A ship sailed close during a storm but could not land. They saw an old shipwreck but no sign of you or anyone else. We came to investigate and possibly gather salvage from the wreck. I did not know, but I'm always on the lookout for a salvage opportunity. Why not just? I mean, is there any reason not to be straight with her here? Is she going to be like, "You human"?
So
like,
I'm down for one. Like I said, I'm picturing shipwreck. Like, dude, like, what? Yeah.
yeah. Mendes. I do not know this
Honest
name.
accident.
I had hoped one of our kin left a home some time ago, and I thought he might have sent you. Selad was his name, and he was our chieftain. I know not Baldurin either. He was not among our founders. He never belonged as we. The wreck I have not seen for year upon year, but know what it is, I do.
Thank
How
you.
long have you guys been here? Ask the right questions, BioWare. Damn it.
I know. Have you tried to repair it? Maybe we could use it to rescue ourselves. Is there any other way off the island? We're stranded just as you are.
Either or seems kind of like a different way of asking the same.
Same question, yeah.
Yeah.
I have no opinion on this. Whichever.
Yeah,
None.
click it.
Whatever.
Go on.
Okay. The repair is not likely. It has been age upon age since landing in freedom. Our wreck was skeleton then, and will not have endured the years as well as we. I have not been for a long time gone, though. So now we could ask,
Chieftain a
why
female,
haven't you
by the way?
visited it? What's that?
I think the female's a chieftain, or the chieftain's a female.
The chieftain is a female, but Ceres, you do not understand. When you speak in this accent, you always sound like a man.
Keep the voice. You keep the voice. And just say.
They
Throw
no
me off.
respect me unless I talk
I,
like that.
I smoke many years, Ceres. Many years I smoke.
Honestly, how do you know she's not like impersonating a male because the society wouldn't really deal with that really well? If okay.
Right, we leave. We're like, thank God he's gone. I couldn't keep that up. Like,
Holy, take the duct tape off. Huh.
why have you not visited the
one's
wreck?
pretty,
Maybe?
yeah.
I just say that's
Where
kind of
are
a
we
way to
going?
get to the question you were asking before, Foom. That number one, why you haven't visited the wreck.
Yeah, yep.
It is not safe to go. Cursed by beasts this island is. Our wall protects and we fight tooth and nail. The village is refuge, but the island is wild. There are those that do not belong. They are death to us, and we to them.
We're about to fight King Kong.
Exactly. I know. We've seen how this runs. With the minute we walk outside, we're going to hear chonka chonka chonka. Like,
Yeah,
oh
exactly.
crap!
Can I wrestle him?
Why is this lovely blonde lady tied up out here?
Exactly. Oh my God, it's Jack Black. It's the remake. Oh God. Hey, what's up, PG? Is there an island a way around the beasts? Whoa, hey.
Whoa.
There is a way. We did start to build a ship home. After all, if we can build the wall and village, we can build the craft to leave. The first of the mothers were concerned would survive, but now we wish to go. The beasts have caused us trouble no end, though. We could not build ship home on this edge of island because of reef and cliffs below the sea. The other side of the isle is calm, but the creatures live there. We have fought tooth and nail, but we wish peace and life. Perhaps you can help.
I was gonna say I sense a big mission to clear off the other side.
That was the ... Perhaps big mission coming. Perhaps you can help. If you killed the beast, we would be free to leave all. I trust you have charts for sea directions. If we could finish ship home, we would be delivered all. Okay, so we can help you, but what's in it for us? I agree wholeheartedly. I will defeat these beasts and rescue us all. And then I assume if you do that one, you have to march out like humming the freaking pomp and circumstance theme. I must know what beasts you speak of. What must me fight, or I don't want to become a part of this.
It's like, it's just 40-foot dragons and down.
Is not too big deal. Large King Kong creatures. 5 of them. No big deal.
I say
Right
3.
to me, man.
I'd say 3, right? So we can get more info.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like 3.
Yeah.
Sure.
Definitely.
The beasts, they evil. That's not helpful. And kill us on sight. We have held them back and lived as human as we could. They are animals and live as wolves are carrion feeders. They disgust and we despise them. That was very
Dude, we were
informative,
fighting
but exactly.
wolves
Look
and
at
carrion feeders.
3.
I was reading
One
chat. I
wrong.
gotta read this. So the beasts are even kill us on sight. We've held them back.
Look at 3. 3 is exactly what I was thinking. It's like, again, what the hell are they actually?
Yeah, don't go with that.
Can I please
That's
do
pretty
3?
cool,
That's
to be
3,
honest.
man.
And
The beast
Hitchy,
might be just the
it's
other
been going
people.
good, man. It's been going good.
Yeah, 3. 3.
What's up?
I
Really
like
good.
3. Yeah, I like 3.
Wolf-like, but not wolves. Man-like, but not men. Werewolves.
There you go.
I'm sorry, but I do not know what you would call them. All we know is that they are like us, but not like us. They do not belong. Okay, is rescue the only payment you can offer us? What shall we receive for risking our lives? Say no more, I shall do with them immediately, or GTFO.
Now, I have a
I
question.
was, Team Jacob. They gotta go.
Team Jacob. Wait, what is that?
Well,
Well,
that's just like
what
a
does that
big
metaphorically move
misunderstanding.
to? Is that 1 or 2? What is that
We go-
exactly?
We
Does
go
that mean
over
we have to
there.
stop
and
and
they're
Actually,
like-
see, and I don't mean to know much about this, but that was the werewolf clan, right? In
Yeah,
Twilight.
but that would mean we have to go get pouches of glitter if we're going to be the other planet.
and just
Oh,
throw it
man.
at him limp-wristedly.
I think
I'll
if you
s-
say Team Jacob, though, that means that you're like all for the werewolves.
All of a sudden,
Yeah,
Wesley
that's what
Snipes
I'm talking about.
drops from
Maybe
the
there's
sky.
The other one's name
Oh,
is
dude, heck yeah.
I said Team Jake. What? Oh, excuse me. And what was the other one's name?
Edward.
Edward.
I had to go to these fucking movies. I was dating someone who was
just
really into
just
this
the
shit.
fact that you know about
So-
You
Team
were
Jacob.
dating.
You were dating.
But that information doesn't
Okay,
leave you.
okay.
The scars will remain.
Well,
All of these are. Yes.
well, definitely not
wait,
3. I
yeah.
mean, 1 or 2,
Add
I'd
up
say.
this stuff.
I say 1.
I shall deal with them immediately.
I shall deal with them immediately. I love how 1 never works. They're always like, I have no more money, get out. Like,
I have cornbread. But maybe try 1. I mean, I don't know, man.
Go
I
try 1.
All right.
Hopefully, it's me. I will open up the vault.
I'll try 1. You ask
Vault of
payment?
giblets.
Is rescue not payment? You are trapped
yeah,
here
that's
just as we. Without our ship home, you will live and die as we. Perhaps we would let you join and belong, but still it is lonely life. If you will not help, then you will live as we forever. You will paying
don't wanna do
yourself.
that, though.
You will paying yourself. You will paying
Dang,
yourself.
Yeah, because our children are already 8th generation inbreds, and this island somewhat soon.
You can be part of our DNA. You will belong. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I must
All right, let's
insist
just
I
go
receive
1.
some gold. Let's not. That's
Please, 3 again.
Go 1. Yeah, we're good.
What the hell are they?
what are these
No,
beasts?
I know
yeah.
they're werewolves, but I like that because they've never straight out told us. What are they?
What are these beasts? I mean, I can do 1 or 3.
Go 1.
I like 3. I want to
In my
hear
opinion.
their stuff on it, but it doesn't matter. I mean, we're gonna help out regardless. I think. I just, what the hell is this? What are you
Anyway.
We
talking?
might circle back around and try it though.
I feel like it's
Yeah,
just going to
that's-
repeat
that's
what
true.
we asked before.
I don't know.
It's up to you guys.
Yep, welcome,
Three.
Hash.
What?
All right.
What? 3? Yes.
Try 3.
3, sure.
3. Yeah.
The beast,
Yep,
they
yep,
evil and kill us. Okay, right. So
Yeah, there we are.
Okay.
So deal with them immediately, can I say?
Deal
Yes.
with them immediately.
Immediately. We'll go do that.
Wonderful. You will help us and we will help you. Together we leave this isle and take our children to the world. You will find the gates are open to you. Please close tightly behind and we shall guard while you search. They have a leader, the beast do. Their howling calls him Karuk, but it is hard to understand for sure.
Why do I get the vibe that these aren't... that the villagers are...
They're also werewolves,
have
I'd almost
like
guarantee,
things-
but they're not
Yeah.
bad werewolves. I would bet.
And I have this feeling
I
that
have a feeling we're warring with 2 different clans of werewolves is what's about to happen.
yeah, and things are going to turn around.
Sounds
And
really
we're
familiar, yeah.
gonna ask us to help them out because something.
We'll get a different side of the story. for
Exactly.
sure.
Be like, you have talked to the village. The village does not know. Like, oh, great. Here we go.
Oh, you talked to the brown werewolves. Well, we're the white werewolves.
There's on the other side of the tracks. Oh my god, I know. That's really funny.
Wow.
We could just kill all of them then. How about that?
Great. So,
That would solve the
You
issue.
just
and
slaughter
the
all of
answer is genocide. That's clearly.
Yay.
All right, let me
Well,
just
that's
save
been our
this.
answer for
Them
every
all take their parts.
Yeah.
Please
Everyone's
close
trying to
tightly
kill us the
behind.
whole game. We can at least try to repay the favor.
Kill
That's
them all,
true.
take their pellets, sell it for money. Ready, go.
Okay.
Yeah, this is part of Tales of the Sword Coast. The one part of Baldur's Gate I've never played, so this is completely new to me.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah,
Screw
same
it.
here.
Kill them all, take all their pelts, tie them together. I have better armor. Ready, go.
Actually, I was going to say before we leave here, we should double check and make sure that there's. I mean, I can't believe there'd be a smith. There can't be a smithy. There's no going to be no armor in this island, right?
Exactly. You don't get it, man. They west side, we east side. What?
West Side, liquid versus solid werewolf clan. Yeah.
This is exactly like someone from Minnesota coming into this situation. Like, dude, I just want to get out.
We walk outside the wall, and all of a sudden it's like, da-da-da-da-da, when you're a jet, you're a jet. All the, you know. Gang warfare. All right. Whoop.
Oops.
What?
Oh,
What?
God. Here we go again. All right.
Oh, this is Fumo.
Uh,
Or our series. Fumer series. It's one of you
I'll
two.
just freaking read it. Tribute explorers are you not sailors though. You don't have to walk a sea dog like myself, but no, I'm Talon, once sailor of now a proud member of this clan.
Okay.
Alright, not professional sailor. Man, dude, we're like as professional as they get.
We are the most professional sailors.
You've ever seen.
We
I
should
like
recruit him
once
to take
again,
us
I
home.
hate, there's there's going to be text involved and stuff, but 3, like life
Yeah.
up. I'm kind of interested. What happened? What's going on here? What the hell?
Sailed to Mastika and returned Eden with spices. She was attacked by a kraken.
Ah,
There you go.
Kraken.
Dragged beneath the waves. Those of us that
Zach
survived were
McCracken.
pulled one by one into the kraken's beak to be eaten. I clung to one of the ship's planking, and somehow the kraken missed me. I drifted for days, eating me shoes and drinking.
Yeah,
only
Sounds
Whatever.
delicious.
I live on ramen
Eventually-
and hot tap water.
I drifted onto this island. Gained membership to the clan by showing the villagers new techniques for fishing and farming. Clan's been here since Baldur's time, you understand. It's sorely in need of a little bit of modern technology that I haven't.
No.
Fantastic tale. All right, sweet.
Yeah, what about Baldurin? Because we asked the other lady, like the chieftain, and she didn't know shit about him.
Well, he
That
is.
one's all yours,
yeah.
buddy.
What?
All right.
Let's
do it up.
Very tight-lipped about the details surrounding their entrapment here. I'm just going to read it again. The crew stopped here to replenish supply.
You sure?
Got her flinch.
Say that again.
Lycanthropes. Oh my god, werewolf confirmation. Wolves that could turn into men if they so desired. In the battle, the ship was torched and the wolf beast chased the crew to this end of the island. Okay, so they're trapped over here. The combatants fought to a standstill. The crew built this village and the wolf beast took over the ship. Ah, that's why they don't go to the ship. Betwixt skirmishes life. What's that word?
Betwixt. It's like betwixt and between.
Okay.
It's what you say when you don't want to say between and you want to be like, check me out, ladies. Betwixt. Oh my god, he said something so awesome.
Betwixt Wednesday and Thursday.
What are we going to play betwixt Baldur's Gate 2 and Icewind Dale 2? Icewind Dale 1, perhaps?
Monday and Wednesday. 'Twas Tuesday. All right.
Yes, Alec boy.
Female members.
Sounds like the probation officer from Clockwork
I think
Orange.
he just wants a candy bar. Yeah, I was thinking Twix.
Okay, the female crew members took husbands and started families, so they were just trapped over here. May as well make the best of it. Things remain much the same today. Okay. You're beginning to bore me, old man. You have to excuse me now. Why didn't the crew build another boat and escape their fates? Is there? Yeah. What? Is it that hard? Like that was the thing with Gilligan's Island too. Can you?
What they
You
said
can-
about the reef and stuff.
Yeah, there's the reef.
Put hole in a boat.
You can't
I
deal with the
think it was
reef
3.
though. The reef. The reef.
I
That's
still
right.
think that's an excuse though, and it's just a bunch of werewolls fighting each other.
Hearing it from them. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say
that-
two.
What's going on
Two,
here?
really?
Like, why didn't you leave?
We asked them about the boat. The other. I don't
Well,
know
yes, the
where
other
they
guy.
are.
Remember, this guy wasn't originally from here, though. So I'm thinking that maybe he may have an outsider's perspective. I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, we can try to.
It isn't so simple, ye landlubber. Baldur and his guide Dreidil went missing in the battle. No one knows where this isle lays for certain. Nevertheless, an attempt has been made. The fishermen under my tutelage built a small boat. Salid Gan, our headman and husband to Keisha, sailed for the mainland nearly a year ago. We have not heard from him. He is assumed to be dead.
you guys, that is totally Mendes. That guy is clearly Mendes. I mean, his accent is the same, and he maybe changed his name, and he wanted to make up this whole scholar thing because he's like, I was afraid you wouldn't find my wife otherwise, or someone. That's got to be Mendes that hired
Yeah,
us. You know.
That's true. Good call. Yeah.
I could say it no more. Say no more at this time, but I will offer ye advice that I never got. Watch yourself. Nothing on this island is as it beats. Yeah, exactly. Not these people, or basically the monsters, or myself. Do what you must quickly. You don't have much time.
Get out before the full moon.
Something going on here.
Let's just freaking kill people, man. Let's do this.
Just start chopping them into pieces.
Let's just make some impromptu, like makeshift. I don't know.
I was waiting for the sentence to finish one way or the other. Makeshift bombs. So it's like makeshift death.
Something paddle boats.
Let's take a sunfish back out of the ship and just like head back out.
That's all.
If we
Main
make
point.
a primitive kayak. Who the hell are you?
So I take it we're heading north. Is that where we're going?
This is the gatekeeper.
May the
Will.
wolf monsters be like blades of grass before your scythe. When you come back to the village, I'll be here to greet you. Oh, okay. So we're about to go off on this mission to.
We're doing this then.
I'd say this is what they call
I
a
don't want to
gate.
kill the bear, Cliffy.
Let's just freaking kill people, man. Let's do this.
Right?
Let's do this.
Let's go kill the people they want us to kill, then we'll come back and kill them when they betray
We have
us.
not seen giblets yet tonight. I've
We
not seen
haven't.
giblets for the past 2 weeks.
Oh,
man.
bear.
What? Other bear.
Sounds like, oh.
There's a lot of bears. Which one's ours?
Oh, no.
Okay.
He just aggroed. What did you say to him, Sat? What did you say to him?
You must have sniffed
Save
your
me
butt.
from these humans.
He
He
sniffed
did
his
not
butt.
like it.
He's like,
He smelled human butt.
he's like, you're not a real bear.
Oh, I didn't get within
Wow.
5 feet of it. Come here, other bear. Hey, can you walk a bit closer so I can actually attack you? You're kind of in the, There we thank you.
There you go. There you go.
Yay!
Wow. Holy cow.
Pretty close. Anyways, it depends on how we want to run it, but yeah, we're close to the end.
We put holes
The
in
thing is, once we
Wait, I
beat the
need
game,
a moment of
we also
silence.
have- We also have the Black Pits, which is enhanced
That's-
edition content. So
That's true. That's true. Which will be, yeah, that'll be cool. All right. Let's save this up and then. Actually, let me save
we're
this
actually.
in Bermuda.
We can
It's
actually
either
move
Surf
on here.
Ninjas or it's the crazy Traumaville movie from back in the day called Surf Ninjas Must Die. There is a couple movies about surfing ninjas.
You got this coming. There we go. I gathered my party.
Your code red is so good. Oh my gosh.
Wolf. Wolf.
Dr. Pepper is pretty delicious. Oh! Aw,
Wait,
not the
Purple Island
wolves.
Adventuring.
Oh.
Don't
This
make
is
me
like
do
the
it.
precursor to
Oh, I'm
werewolves.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Why?
Please still let me buy a direwolf.
Just an arena, but that's what we're saying. Have fun. After
We're
this,
not going to be talking
wait,
about
check
direwolves.
that out. So, I mean,
Like, I refuse.
it's
Let's
done.
just nip that in the butt.
Wait, there's a guy up north. Stop, serious.
I got a wolf over here. I'm fine by myself. Probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
freaking one shot.
No,
him.
there's a guy up here.
One
There's a
shot.
guy.
Two
Yes.
shots. 2 shots. Okay.
That's why I was
Oh
trying
my
to
God!
find
It's Sarah Palin. What the hell?
Dude, I couldn't get it out quick enough.
Who did you, strangers?
we
I
see
can see
Russia
Russia
from
from
here?
my house. Yeah.
Is Russia or Alaska? How is this working?
I would like to ask your assistance. Please vote for me in the campaign elections of 2000.
Oh God, help us! I can see the
Think
wolves
it's
from
my
my house.
grandfather.
East of this place, there are monsters attacking a small group of people. This guy is full of it.
The trap.
It's a tarp.
Am I pretty low in comparison? Normally I'm the loud one. So.
Yeah, I'm kind of having difficulty hearing you.
Really?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm pretty good.
At points.
Yeah.
It really depends on whether or not anyone else is talking.
Does this help?
Yeah, I hear you fine. I don't know.
Did that turn it up a little bit?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. You're good. I think.
I have this very variable voice. Sometimes you can barely hear me because I mumble, and then sometimes I'm just screaming. So I need to find balance.
Yeah, I noticed that the last time I was on, I was way too loud because Skype was like, I will seize control of your sound and make it be like 10
Yeah,
times. I was like,
I
what
hear
the
it.
hell?
You gotta go in there and click your boxes. Make it stop doing that.
Yeah.
I hate Skype.
My thing is, I'm well aware though. I just have a very variable voice. Like sometimes I'm just tired or something. I can talk super quiet, nobody can hear me. Other times, like it's just like.
Wow.
All right, so go on. Sorry.
So I'd say, I mean, I love this idea. Let us show these beasts the face of fear, but I guarantee this guy's going to turn into a werewolf and turn on us at some point.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so that's fine. Whatever,
Yeah.
1 or 3, I'd say.
Sure.
I'm good with
Sure.
it.
I do not have control of this.
Like Sirius said, let's kill some stuff.
Yeah, it's just freaking, yeah, exactly.
This is optics.
All right, let's show these beasts the face of fear optic.
Oh. Alrighty. Why didn't it do it? There we go. They put it in the chat instead. I was like, okay.
He's like, that does not compute.
Oh, apparently we are following
We're
him.
following this guy.
Here we be.
Here-
Yep, called it.
right here,
Called
2
it.
feet away. Thank you, sir.
Called it.
No battle, stage of birth. Where might the fearsome monsters be? Either or.
Yeah, what are we gonna go with?
Your call.
State your purpose, I would say. Like,
Yeah, let's be direct.
this is battle. Brothers join the slaughter. Called it.
Yay! And rage.
And there they are.
Oh, they're wolves.
Oh boy.
Yo, it's such a freaking man. These things are legit.
I'll take out the guy who led us here.
Oh, there's a
Dude, all right,
few
I'll
right
try
down.
to get after him.
Look at the trees, like hidden down there.
Yeah, I
Oh
see
my
it. I
God.
see it. I see it. Watch out, Foom.
Yeah.
Watch
There's
out, optic.
All right, I
Holy
freaked
shit.
out. Whoa, ow.
Run,
Ow,
optic, run.
ow.
All
All right, hold on. Let's get control of this crap. All right, I feared one of them.
Alrighty then.
I already took down the dude that dragged us over here.
Displace me. There we go.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna save spot.
I'm
Good,
sorry,
good.
Sirius. I know you feel like, fall asleep.
We got this.
You may have this
How's
coming.
everyone doing? Dude, they're doing some damage, yo.
Yeah, they're hitting.
Nice.
Where'd the other one go?
Woo. He's flipping out.
Did you end up taking that?
He's gonna come back though, isn't he?
I know there was a big debate about what you were taking. Was it sleep that you took, or what was
It was sleep. I pulled out sleep, and there's the feared
There's one
guy.
more on the left side.
There's the what?
Guys, each one of you guys go and loot his body, or just look what's on his body, please.
that? Wait, is this guy
Just-
even?
Yeah, we'll do.
He's pissed. Or
Try not to
pissed
run him.
himself.
Try to not to run him way out of the screen because we don't want to aggro everything else in
Guys,
the world.
There we go.
guys,
him.
he has a baby in his inventory.
Oh, don't tell
What?
him off. You gotta let him find for himself.
What?
Oh, yeah. That
Go
I
look at his
can't, I
corpse.
can't look at it.
Go look at his corpse.
I'm
What
not
the
picking
hell?
that up.
I'll go next after the mule.
I want to go look
He
at
has
it.
a doll.
Scoochies.
That's a doll.
Are
This
you
is
eating the baby?
this is why we didn't vote for you, Tencent.
Are you eating it?
Oh my god, that's funny.
Yeah, it's in there.
You got some healing work to do, my friend.
Yeah, we might want to rest because I used up my haste on that.
Taking it.
Or not my haste. I did use a haste potion, but I also used a
Dang,
all
son.
my rages. They're gone.
In the
I pretty much
future,
have nowhere close to the amount of heals to.
I like the description. A dolly owned by a girl named Fartherling. You are allowed to play with it if you wish.
that's
Is that really what it says?
troubling.
That's really what it says. Yeah.
And Optic and
Creepy.
Arv are tired, so.
Yeah, serious. I wouldn't necessarily have dropped that haste, but we had like 6 werewolves, and I was like, I'm not sure if we can handle this.
It was
It
a
is
really
all
bad spot
good.
too, down
It
by
is
the
all good.
trees. There was like 4 right around me. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
It is all good.
So should we take this doll or what? Like,
I got it. I'm
Take that
grabbing.
friggin'
I
thing.
like it's creepy. It's mine.
It's creepy. It's
You're
mine.
just gonna like tie it up on your shoulder just to creep people out.
Like I said, I think now I was bitching about it for so long, but now at the end of the game, I'm like, God, I wish I could have been the guy that carried a dead cat, and a creepy doll.
Yeah, you were not happy when we kept
Those are
Yeah,
good times. Good stories. Good stories. Good times.
Good stories.
Okay. All right. So we
Yeah,
should
for a
rest.
restroom,
Yeah,
give me a
let's-
second. I gotta run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. But yeah, I'm down for a rest. I got hurt there.
Okay. Well, I better not rest until. Well, I'm just afraid that if I
We can
rest
just
and you're in the
pause it.
bathroom, go ahead and go to the
I'll-
bathroom. We'll be here
2
in a
minutes, dude.
Yeah, it's fine.
2 minutes. All right.
Yeah, UFC. At one point, we were carrying around a dead cat, and there were other things. We have an ankeg head somewhere. Someone's carrying that.
I gave that to
yeah.
Shino, but do you think he dropped it?
I think it's kind of like the team mascot, the ankeg head. Now I feel like, like
Yeah,
you
we
can't-
also had like a like 2 or 3 vials of mysterious liquid, and then Foom drank it.
Food drank one. He's like, guys, I
Drank
feel
them and it
sick.
became
Why?
poison,
Well,
yeah. But we've had a lot of weird items in this game.
there you go, mule. That was on me.
Nice.
Thank you.
I don't have any. I have 5 cure light wounds. That will do nothing.
After this sleep, I'll have some.
That will do nothing.
Don't want my hands getting idle.
Don't want my hands getting. Actually, I'm gonna hit the bathroom too while he's busting one out. Hold on.
Also, what's up in my chat? Oh, you've got a tent set up on your bed, Build, watching my version of the stream. That's awesome, man. A tent on your bed. That's either a huge bed or a small tent, or both. People who are in my chat, wonderful to see all of you here as always. In case you don't know, we are playing Baldur's Gate right now. Over on King Foom's channel is where the main chat is. So if you can stay idled in my chat, and feel free to chat with each other over there. But where we're interacting with chat is over at King Foom's chat. So. Top Gun, not so much trouble right now. We're on this island going towards a shipwreck that's filled with werewolves. So there's that.
So, random question for you guys as we have a little bit of downtime. Whenever we do make the switch to if I wanted to switch to a fighter for the long term, how would I go about doing that? Would I just have to completely create a new character and
Yes.
like command them, and then you
Yes.
guys would have to swap? Okay.
Yes, and he would come in at a certain level. I don't remember what the default level is. It's either 7 or 8, which you could do, or you could stay. If you import him, he'll have all the abilities and all that stuff
Fine,
he
I'm
has
out.
as well. So
Yeah, I'll still be a good old barbarian.
I say switch to fighter, man. I think that'd be pretty sick. And I was thinking of actually going a fighter rogue multi-class, but we'll see.
we do need
Not
a cleric,
the
though.
clear?
You're good
I
at the
know, I
healing.
know we
It's
do.
I know that
I know
your
we do.
inclination is to be a rogue, but you are doing a good job with the healing. I mean, and holy smite,
Yes.
holy smite.
Yeah, I mean, clerics get 6 spells later on too, man.
When you get up to the highest levels and you're like,
Yeah.
like I don't know.
Start summoning angels and
Yep.
stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Which you have to when you do it. It's like the called shot where you're like, grenade, and then you throw a grenade. You have to be like angel, and then like summon the angel, right?
I don't know. Is there anyone else amongst us that would want to play cleric, though? Like, I thought that's what you wanted to play from the beginning, so I almost feel bad now.
No. I've enjoyed it. It's just he's a very linear character so far.
Okay.
It's good though. No, I've enjoyed it.
Well, it's hard to turn when you run so fast.
So, with the console
different kind of
commands and
linear.
stuff, is there a way that I could, like, would I still have to roll attributes and everything like that, or with the console commands, do you just set it to where I could like actually make my character?
No, it's not console
Exactly.
commands.
Roll it.
They would bring you in, and then you'd roll the character starting at that level.
Okay.
Yeah, so they have
and
it built
then,
into
and
that.
then from there, I would put it equal to the rest of the party. Is that what we're talking about? Or-
Exactly, yeah. Turn undead is really
Okay.
useful in Baldur's Gate 2. Yeah, Thorg, I bet it is. I believe you very much. Oh, we got a good number of
But I'd
people in
still
here.
be able to like assign my skills where I want them and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, but I mean, the rolling of the attributes that has to be handled the way it normally is. Where like
Yeah.
you're like Ceres and you roll for like 6 hours until you get 18. Whatever it is.
Yep.
Or me like an hour until I get the 95.
Crazy.
You shut your mouth.
But that is probably what I would do. I would have to meet up with one of you guys some night and be like, all right, you're gonna help me walk. You're gonna walk me through this console command
Yeah, yeah.
process.
No,
And
but
then
it's not
just
even
kinda do
it's
it.
not console commanding. You don't need to do that. It's
Well, at the end to catch up with the party, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna be like beyond the whatever the start 2 is.
well,
We'll see.
maybe
I'm
we'll
not
see.
sure.
I mean, remember, there's a lot.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
we will see. But So whenever I start at level 7, they just assign your skills in certain spots, or do you still get to have full customization of that? Like of the previous 7 levels you did? If you're
Yeah,
starting out.
it's a full customization.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
level up. Yeah.
Because I still want to like keep the same character, but just maybe switch his class up to
Yeah,
where
so you-
I would still do two-handed weapons. I would just take them further than they currently are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can choose how far you want to go on your proficiencies and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would still be doing like the same. He'd still be fighting the same. He'd still be doing his role. I'm not going to try and turn him into a tank. But
Right.
I would just. He would still be the beat stick, but it would just be
The fighter beat stick.
a different type of beat stick, like
gotcha.
a different flavor of beat stick, if you will.
Yeah, you guys, Optic and Series are about to hit what will clearly be their last level in this game. Like you'll hit level 8, and that's gonna be it for you, Series, and level 9 for Optic. That's pretty good though. I mean, 9 levels out of this game, and I might. It's not likely I'm gonna get to 9 actually. Foom is not getting to 8 for sure.
Do you think I'm?
You might. You have a shot. Yeah, I'd say you have an outside shot, and I'd say that Sat has a shot too. But Foom is not
Hey, Matt,
getting
I'm
43,000 experience. That's not happening.
I'm pretty sure you can bring in your characters from BG into 2, right? Even though it's in the enhanced edition.
Yes, because these were based on the initial. I confirmed that in like 5 different places because these are the kits that came originally from Baldur's Gate 2. And so, but we are going to want to get the modded Baldur's Gate 2 though, because that basically has everything the enhanced edition would have had, with a few exceptions here and there. So there may be a max level VG. I don't remember what it is actually.
Like 4,300 experience. Sorry, I just walked into this. It is 43,000. Isn't it? Oh my god.
Yeah,
I think
we
I'm
were-
level 7 end game. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, Rick,
Yep.
we were talking about basically whenever we switch over to 2, I am very much considering switching up to fighter instead of barbarian.
Who just rested?
So if you wanted to go the archer route,
How would we do that though? Would we just level ourselves up to this point, or would we?
yeah, basically. Well,
Honestly,
apparently
and,
they.
and see, like even with the Beastmaster, you know what? I'm fine with it. Maybe I'll be able to do well more in Baldur's Gate 2. I don't know. I like the class. It's just I feel my only issue is, as you can see, I'm still a very strong archer. That's not hurting me.
Oh yes.
I just wish I got to use my dual welding stuff more, which I don't know. It depends on where people shift, but I think it's just not needed with the party we have. So
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
it
and what
seems
I'm
like
talking
a little bit
about,
of a waste, but I don't know. I've kind of gotten attached at this point.
Yeah, what Thorg exactly? The bug fixes in widescreen, and it would be either 2.2 or BGT, and I'd have to read up a little more on which is better. I think a lot of people say that 2.2 is older, and that BGT is probably a better option. We're not going to be doing like Skyrim mod style, so we're not going to be looking for like 15 mods. This has to be relatively simple to do.
Yeah,
but
Yeah,
you know,
it gets
definitely.
so.
but I mean, I'm playing, Coder 2. I'm playing the enhanced the content mod, the restored content mod, which makes a massive difference in the game, and that was not complicated to do. So.
It's
Yeah.
like how one conversation goes a little bit too long and Siri's just off to the left. All
Yep.
right.
The mule cannot move because he's not a bear.
Yeah. Hey, does anybody need this crab head or whatever this is?
Yes.
I think you should put it on your head.
The other guy's basically.
Anyone needs to
that.
put on
No,
his head,
and to be honest, though, I mean, if you're looking for room or whatever, I'm at 50 pounds out of 170. So shit talk aside, I have space if we need it.
Yeah, I've only got one slot. I could carry another
are
30.
we gonna make armor out of this or what? Because that's what it's used for. It's gonna raise
Well, I don't
100.
think we need to. I mean, like,
It's
Well,
the
I
party
thought-
mascot.
The armor, but I didn't know that it didn't wrap around into his actual forms. So yeah, if you want to just drop
Yeah.
it, you can. I thought that would.
Foom's
be
armor is pretty
later,
amazing,
though.
and mine's the same, so you can drop it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, there's someone over here, by the way.
Oh, and I'm
I'll bring it
already
back to
on
you
that.
first.
Like as far as like this game goes, the only thing I want is boots. Otherwise, my stuff is so specialized towards me, and it's really good. So, anyways.
I only want armor, so yeah.
Oh God, new actors in our little drama. Who might you be? Shipwrecked sailors, perhaps? I want to know what are you talking about? Drama. What business is it of yours? Feeling somewhat
Feeling
cryptic.
somewhat cryptic.
Yeah,
today.
I like that. Feeling somewhat cryptic today, are you?
Yeah, let's do
We're the
let's do
party of this guy that everyone in the world wants to murder. I
I like to. Definitely like to.
really like to. Yeah.
We do want to go all out with the games top, but thanks for the info. That's helpful then. Okay, that's cool to know.
Somewhat. You were certainly braver than the cattle inside the village. I don't like
Oh,
this guy.
shots fired.
Yeah, you leave the safety of the palisade with a confident stride and a dangerous look about you. Those fools within are frightened of their own shadows. Yeah, what if you here you stand alone and open to attack? What I do and when I do it is no concern to yours. So this is already like aggravated. I like 1. Like, who are you? to
Yeah,
talk
I like 1 too.
We're obviously about to fight them.
Yeah.
I'm not without my defenses, brash one. What does Keisha, sorry, I gotta do it, ask of you? She asks that we destroy the wolf beast, and this is probably we're gonna start getting into this. She asks that we destroy the wolf beast in their lair. It is none of your concern. Leave us be. Why don't you go and speak with Keisha? I haven't had the time. 1, what's up?
Well, I mean,
mean,
Let's
It's
blow it
either-
up,
it's
dude.
either-
Let's blow it up. Let's do it.
It's either direct and fight.
Like a good set of answers, or nothing that's going to keep us out of confrontation.
I mean, 1. You know, I feel like 1. You know, let's lay our cards on the table here. Come on.
Yeah.
That's what we know about. We don't know about shit. There's wolf beasts here. I don't know.
Karug, that's the guy we're looking for.
Karug will have something to say about that, no doubt. Now that you are Keisha's lackey, what do you get out of it? See, there's Ama. I just want to get off this goddamn island.
Dude, seriously.
What? Oh, this one's. I'm no one's lackey, dog. Draw steel if you can't understand that.
Or should I
Oh.
say wolf? Give that
Dude,
bitch an
and
arrow
then
to the
you hear
knee.
the crickets right after that. Oh my god, that was a perfect time.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
we will gain escape from the island. The boat that we have arrived on was shipwrecked and on the reefs. Take your foolish questions to Bilbo. I like 2, because, dude, we just want to get off the island. And he'll probably tell you how that's bullshit. It can't be fixed.
Right, and now we're all going to die, and, dart thrower.
I like 2, though. I'm not ready to just...
I'm down with
lost.
2. I'm good with 2 if you guys want to do that.
Fool. Karag will eat you alive. Confront him in his lair if you must. Keisha will not allow an outsider on the ship anyways. Exactly. They're both just playing us, so...
Exactly.
So let's chop them all to pieces.
Well,
Sounds good to me.
Oh, at least that didn't aggro, so yay.
Wait, hold on.
Sounds good.
Don't get too excited.
I'm dancing, dude. I'm dancing over here.
All right, so what now? That's it?
sorry, I was just checking
That's
the
it?
quest to see if there's an update. Yeah.
Okay, it seems that... Oh, wait. It seems that you have something of a desire for pain. Design the current... Right, pleased to receive your hearts for his table. I have gleaned all that I can...
Here we go.
That's kind of a delayed
Control
reaction.
spectrum.
He kind of waited, and he's like, all right, now I'm going to try to kill him.
All right, now it's
Now it's
good.
time. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh!
Wait, who hit him? What? Who?
I
What
think-
was
no, I
that?
think that's just
No,
a
that was
transformation.
just-
Oh,
skin.
that's
That's
the
just
animation. I was like, wait a minute, giblets, giblets.
That was amazing.
Wow.
Raging, chopping.
Wow.
Oh, I
That was so awkward.
You know what freaked me out there is that not only did we do the giblet that I thought was gibleting, but all of a sudden, like, I see that Sat turns into a wyvern. I'm like, what the hell? Like, all of a sudden, like, beasts are appearing from everywhere, and like dogs and cats living together. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I had no idea what just happened there, but cool. All right.
So much for dying quietly, by the way.
My rage.
Oh shit! Hold on. Let me. God damn it.
Good. Now, but now you're angry about that, so you can sustain it. I'm so angry that you made me rage for no reason.
Yep.
I do think at this point we're close. We're basically end game ready. Anything.
Yeah, this is
No,
endgame.
And it's so cool to think, like, almost 70 hours ago, bears.
I know.
Bears.
Look at this design with this
We
island. How
reloaded
awesome
that bear
is
fight
this?
4 times. So
Oh,
yeah.
bears are no joke at level 1.
I love this sandbar thing that we're doing. Isn't this awesome? Like, again, just
That-
really cool level design.
Yeah. That's why I said the Infinity Engine, man. It's simple, but it's so effective.
Yeah, it was
It's
a real. They got a lot of mileage out of that engine for sure.
I feel like I'm mowing lawns. Kind of go back and forth.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh.
Hey, Sat. Okay.
Got your friends.
Well,
What happened?
We're sorry.
Got friends.
we
I
had
like
we had
Phil
friends.
now. Hope you don't mind.
Get over here.
Oh, Bear Clan? No.
Speaking of bears,
Oh gosh, he's a.
I guess these bears were shades. Bad news. Yeah.
Oh. Damn bear on bear crime. It just gets.
there we go. Oh, there's one more.
Sat's like, stop
What
it.
I hate
Stop
now,
it.
it does
Stop
feel
it.
bad though. In the beginning, like when we were gaining stuff off this, bears, like hell yeah, let's get them. Now it's like 175 experience. You can't even loot them. These poor bears.
This is unbearable. This is unbearable. Oh yeah.
What would be even worse is if like a little screaming pack of cubs came running out of the woods.
Mommy!
Oh my god!
Pocahontas comes running out just around the river bend.
Oh, god.
Man.
And then boom shoots her.
And Boom's like, you got this coming! Like, oh man.
Dire. Yeah, this is all. We're all just fighting like nature stuff up here.
Yeah, this is
Oh, it's like
freaking
I like how you said that with such disgust, like
one-sided.
nature. Like,
Well, now we have a druid with us. He's probably just disgusted. Like
all right,
myself as a ranger, I'm not real happy about this.
sorry. We got 2 of them asleep, so you guys can handle the rest of them at your leisure.
As soon as you unpause, yep.
Yeah, what do you got coming? Protecting your territory and your
Ah!
cubs? No. Point blank. Oh god.
You better giblet one of those in. They're asleep.
Can't giblet wolves.
You can't.
No. Only humanoids giblet.
You guys see there's a house down here? It's gonna be like, well, I normally have kept my wolves to keep me company. Oh my God, Fido, Spot, Lassie.
know?
It's like, crap.
I do
You
feel
know
like we're
nothing,
assholes.
Jon Snow.
Someone called D&D PETA. I know exactly.
Skeeter, Billy.
Wait, that's a cave.
Oh,
it is a
hey,
cave right
that's the
there,
shipwreck. That's the shipwreck.
Like,
That's the ship.
Oh
Look,
yeah, that is a. It's not a cave. It's a ship.
that's not a
We
cave.
should probably
That's
stay
no
in
moon.
it, oh
there, though.
shit! It is. Oh damn.
Before we go in there, we should check the rest of the map if that's what you said.
It
Serious,
looks like
I
the
agree.
side of a cliff for
Okay.
a father.
I just saw like right over here. If you look at, I don't. If you can see my stream, it looked like a treehouse.
A treehouse.
And like, oh, pan over to the right. There it is.
Yeah, it gets bigger.
It gets bigger.
Hey, there's a house here.
Welcome.
That's in the Star Wars
Good times,
That
good times.
treehouse.
What? Wait, whoa.
Where did you go?
By Saloon's blade, I'm saved.
Yes, please
It was-
continue
it
that,
was
that
real
exact
creepy.
tone of
Are
voice.
you inside the ship right now? Where'd you dive into?
No, he's in the little
No,
house to the
there's
south.
a house. There's
Oh,
a house
okay.
down here. This guy
Right.
seems friendly. I don't know.
Oh, serious, that's awesome. That's no moon.
See, do you need assistance? I guess.
Yeah.
Sure. I guess so. I'm rolling. All right.
Can you do
we
the
get off
same
this
breathless?
cursed-
No, you need to do the same breathless tone. You- Assistance.
Assistance! I need to get off this cursed island. He's like sleeping in a. It's like, why is he inside the creepy house?
Yeah, I
Um,
like too, cause yeah, that'd be great as soon as we can get off here. I don't know, sure.
Sure, sounds good. You don't have a boat? How in the nine house did you get here?
This guy, everything he
Like,
says is excited.
Duh.
And at dinner time, he's just like, "Can you pass me the butter? Where's the bread? Can I have some salt?"
Freaking butter!
Before this is like the island of lost, you know?
Or Island of
I don't know, we
Dr.
all just
Moreau.
gotta combine this island and end up here. Like I don't know.
I mean,
And
I
they'll
like
never
flying in
let
on
us
a
fly.
pet crystal dragon. I don't know.
Where's the smog monster?
He flew it on our
Perhaps
pet
you could-
crystal dragon fool. That's really awesome. But no, we can't do that.
I mean, even the funny thing is, I do want to move on and play a different game, but at the same end, I would love to take this like the exact opposite direction we took it in this time.
Just
Yeah.
everything evil, evil,
Answers
evil.
We have to pass by because we're trying not to be a dick. Oh,
Holy nuts!
well then.
I can't do this.
Breathless. Forgive me, I've not had guests.
He like faints halfway through because he can't breathe.
He's just like, I am just. Oh.
Forgive me. I have not had guests in here for several centuries. I am great old age and reason to the church.
What the hell is he, Darth Vader? Like, I was the guide for Baldur's Brave Adventure.
And then in before like click of an inhaler, a brave adventures to acronym and
Got
beyond.
asthma.
We're only a
That
few hours
was
in. We're already
long,
falling
I lived
apart.
for countless years alone, except for the occasional skirmishes with the diseased ones.
God,
They haven't
that's
attacked
horrible.
me for some time. They fear me, it seems, but the younger ones refuse to learn the lessons of their fathers. Periodically, I believe every generation or so, they will attack and learn the lessons that those who came before have already learned. I no longer have a taste for battle, but they're abominations, not fit for this
Is
world.
he a bolus? Exactly.
I suspect that they can even be cured of the condition. I write my theories into the diary that I keep. It seems to help me remain balanced among this horror.
Oh,
Okay, that's all I got. That's what I got.
that was impressive. The talk is like, woof, maybe?
What just happened? I'm sorry.
Do you mean to say that you sailed with...
I have no idea what he just said.
I have no clue either.
I was listening to Foom, not the actual words.
So he was the guide that brought Baldur in here in the first place, is what he's saying, I think. So we can ask him, like, wait, do you mean
okay.
that you sailed with Baldur in? My employer would be very interested to meet you. He'd like to know what happened. What is this disease you speak of? So either one or two, I'd say.
Keyword to
What do you
me
guys
is Baldur, and that's what I keep looking for here.
Well, yeah, it's in both of those. The keyword will arrive in both option 1 and option 2.
Oh, and 2. I didn't. Yeah, I
Yeah.
paid no attention to 2 because I saw it in 1. Never mind. Yeah. So yeah. Either or, I'm fine.
Holy crap! I
Oh
picked the
my
wrong one.
god! All right. Oh God, can I do this? Okay. I can't. I fucking.
Do that. We said. Boom.
We sailed for Anchorome 200. We returned with half our brethren dead on the Golden Land shores. But Baldur was ever the successful adventurer. Okay, I'm trying to like pay attention as I'm doing this stupidly. He wrestled the king's ransom and treasure from the cursed land of Anchorome before we were forced back to the ship and expelled to the shore. The cursed lord's power haunts the still. Those monstrosities out there are the product of our trivials at Anchorome. Dude, I can't. It was a bitter wind that carried
Come on,
us.
man.
You're
Come on,
halfway
you got
home.
this.
You're halfway home.
And we
Come on,
reveled
bro.
in our newfound wealth. We came to this island quite by accident and stopped to renew our dwindling supply of fresh water. Oh my god.
Surprise.
I led the landing party while Baldurin set the remaining clue to repairing the sails and fishing for food. My party was hardly out of the shot of the ship when the curtain struck. The blood still stains my robe.
Yeah, there you go. Let's hear it, chat.
Yeah,
Let's hear it.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Mangled.
Talking around.
Oh, yeah, exactly. 1. After all that. Out with it, man. God damn it. What? Oh, God.
Excuse me for interrupting. Your robes seem to be perfectly clean to me. Perhaps using a bib could help you avoid this unsightly stains. What the hell? Did the guy's just like, and now for the complete dick answer. All right, Bob, what would he say here? I think I'd ask him about a bib.
Something completely different.
Oh, God. And number 1 sounds like another paragraph.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, better. Better. That's not so bad.
Inhaler.
Like a pistol.
It changed, of course. It was so sudden. We were speaking about what we intended to do when we arrived home. Galen died first, his throat torn open by one of the changed men. I couldn't tell who killed him, of course, since they were unrecognizable in their changed forms.
This is how people developed asthma. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. This is how it becomes.
No offense.
Oh, there's more. There's more. There's more.
I reached for the wand that I carried in my robes, but the abomination moved too quickly. Of the 10 sailors in my party, 7 were like cans of peas. We had no choice.
Lycanthropies? Lycanthropies.
Even while the others feasted on the bodies of other sailors, I cast lightning with my wand and killed one of the shifters that hit me. The other wolf hit me with great force. I was thrown back against the tree, and it made my lungs do this, and I knew more. Oh my God!
Keep it going, man.
And then...
Asthmatic. Several hours later, at first I believed I was dead, but then it was just my lungs and my nose, and breathing didn't work too good. But when I tried to rise, the pain in my head dispelled that myth. Man, I can't. There was blood everywhere. So much blood. The body of the lycanth, the freaking werewolves I had killed several feet away, draped over Gallen's corpse. I retched and retched at the sight of my friend, so cruelly killed.
He's a rogue.
Are you kidding me?
You're gonna keep doing this so long, this will just become how you probably talk.
Oh my God! It's like the dubstep remix of this is gonna be priceless. I cast one of the few spells I.
The spells I had, invisibility, wagering that if I had a werewolf caught the scent of me, they believed that they were smelling nothing more than a corpse. I crawled painfully back to the beach. The ship was half sunk in the surf. A huge hole in her side. as if a giant had punched through her in a rage. There was a smoldering fire
Oh
on
my
the deck.
God.
In that sickly light, I could see the bodies of the ship's crew gutted and hung in the rigging like so much meat. Sickened and in despair, I crawled, I did whatever. I did it back into the woods.
Have you guys noticed that
hurts for you.
have you noticed that
Holy
as he's been going on, he gets more and more sounding like a Southern Baptist preacher. It's like, dawn arrived, and I came upon this ancient village, and this hut was sunk in the sandy soil.
And I crawled inside the hut and barred away.
Say hallelujah.
And barred the way with me with my final spell. After a short and fretful sleep, I have my moments. Oh, where the hut had broken in, through into this cave. To this point, I had survived on this freshwater stream, and particular sightless fish that lives in the calms below. Christ Almighty!
We finally got an answer, though. Look, it's coming to an end. See?
In these 300 years, it told me to tell you this story.
Somebody that. What? 300 years? What?
300 years. Wow.
In this.
Okay.
In this 300 years, I have found some favor with Saloon. She has granted me a few spells, wards. I can barely talk anymore. I have no breath. To better protect my precarious home, I have left these caves for many years, as I haven't had the power or the breath to defend myself for more than 3 minutes. Mayhaps you can remedy that. Shit.
Dude, please.
If
I
you
don't
help,
have-
I'd love to remedy that.
And it's like, okay. go
have
on.
us fight the lycanthropes, man. Right? If you help us fight the lycanthropes, doesn't that make sense? Like, if we want a 300-year-old mage, I mean, we don't want the asthmatic part, but maybe we can bring in the Inhaler for him.
And then he turns into a 300-year-old lycanthrope.
Yeah, he's probably a Wellworth too, huh? Because he was passed out for a while.
You would think so.
I can do little to help you against the more powerful lycanthropes. However, this wolf-stained charm will make the younger lycanthropes wary of attacking you. In return for this assistance, I must ask a favor of you.
Right on. And to be honest, I didn't even read the first little sentence here that Dradil is saying. The first one I saw was "Speak on, good sir," and I'm like, "Fuck you, no."
Say more. Yeah, exactly. I love
Please.
option
more.
3, which is you can do your own chores, impotent elf. Oh my God! Wow.
And battle.
However,
I mean,
this
if the charm is only going to protect us against the younger ones, we might as well kill them anyway and get the experience. So.
Although we might not want to get swarmed by them. I don't know. I could. That's
Now,
Hey,
I
man,
sound really
More
stupid.
swarm, more
but,
giblets.
I read that like a really crazy, stupid voice. What is actually going on here? What? I feel like I missed it all.
So basically, the long and the short of it is they got attacked. They got attacked by wolves. He's been here ever since. He's been alive for 300 years. Saloon has helped him, and that's basically it.
Okay.
And he's offering
the
us a
short
charm here that would fend off the younger, smaller werewolves if we do a favor.
I love that too because it made me really appreciate not just reading but reading comprehension. That's a thing.
Dude, I want to highlight that and then send it to the guy who wrote this part in Baldur's Gate. And just tell him this is what you made us do. Little do you know when you wrote this.
And he's going to write back to Foom. He's going to call
15
Foom
years
on the face
later.
and be like, I want to thank you for doing this because this is exactly how I...
Exactly. How I pictured it.
So dramatic.
Oh my gosh. Are we taking the charm?
So 2 I don't like. You can do your. I guess it's 1. I don't like the whole fact that we're yours to command, but there's.
Well, we
better
can't do
answers.
3 even though it's the funniest. So I'd say
Yeah.
1 or 2.
I say 2. Boom, you say 1 though, right?
We don't need assistance if it has strings attached. We'll be on our way then. Yeah, I'm kind of on 1 just because let's kill somebody after all this bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to
Well,
kill
so
someone either
he's
way.
a-
The
I
question
think
is
he's a
whether...
werewolf.
Yeah.
We're
Just
gonna-
whether or not we want the charm to where we have to fight every last werewolf on the island, or if the younger ones are going to piss themselves over us.
I mean, safety Arv says that we want to, make sure we don't get attacked by every lycanthrope that moves, but I understand that probably we're going to be pretty badass in dealing with them. I just don't want to get
I think
if we get aggroed by greater werewolves and all of a sudden 150 lesser werewolves swarm us, that could be a problem. That's all.
I feel like we're just trapped on an island of shit either way, and it's I don't know.
Chat. What does chat want to see? I don't know. Whatever.
What say you, chat? Do we take the charm or do we not take the
One or
charm?
two.
And that's we're gonna break somebody at one, really?
Actually, 1,100,000,000.
One
That's
a lot
not an
of
option.
times. Okay, one.
Murder the elf.
Looks like
Okay.
you read the one that says the other. Everyone else has said take the charm. So it's like, hey, someone thinks we should murder the elf.
I just that one was written so many times. That works.
In their minds, you got this coming.
Basic
I know.
marketing 101. Put it up there a bunch and
Kill them all with the god sorted
Three
out.
ones to 1 2. 3 1s.
More than that, because there's a bunch of
Two twos.
take-ups as well.
Be a dick and go with 3.
Take
No.
all the loot.
No,
You know what is
three.
happening now is like chat's predilection
Oh, man,
for
look at
blood
that, dude.
is
Look at that
warring
one.
with its predilection for loot. That's the
Oh
problem.
crap! I did the
Yeah.
wrong one.
Oh, well
Two.
done, series. You vote against yourself.
There we go.
Chat wants the option that restarts the conversation so Boom can reread.
Good.
I want to see what favor he asked, though.
Why don't we straw poll it? You could straw poll it.
That'd be fun if somebody wants to make it super quick. I just don't
Yeah,
want to
straw poll
too
that
much
mess.
time. But that's always fun.
Straw poll that nonsense.
Sure, do it.
I still can't see the results. You guys are gonna have to let me know. But
Why? If you've got that double monitor set up, man, why can't you? How do you?
Yeah,
Have
why?
it's because it pulls it up behind Baldur's Gate. I can't see it
Tells you
behind
what to
it.
do.
Just
Okay,
take it out of
before-
full screen.
Next time before you.
When I did that, it broke.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you.
the next time we
told
do
you what
this
to do.
whole thing, just
tried
make
that.
sure you have everything on one monitor first, and then you have your game on the other, and then you won't have to worry about that.
Well, the thing is that it's
like we have a really good crowd here tonight, but it's also like, is somebody actually going to straw poll it, or are we just going to sit here?
No, I think somebody's going to straw poll it. I would assume. How many people are in Foom's chat? Because I can't see that. I can only see the.
107.
Nice. Welcome in, everybody. And hi, everybody on my channel. Ask Siri. Siri,
You know what?
should we take the charm or not? Boop, boop. I think you
Burner's
should.
idea. Burner, make a straw poll.
Good job,
Hey,
Burner.
Sat.
He did
Hey,
it.
Sat.
He's on it.
All right.
There it
Hold
is.
down the-
Let's see what's going on.
He did it. He's very excited.
I see it now.
Can you alt tab?
I like it.
this
What was that
situation?
supposed to be? 1, 2, or 2? Was that a loaded straw poll? Like, what?
Do you have your taskbar on the other monitor?
no.
Series?
No. Yeah. That's the problem.
Next time you
It's supposed to
play,
be
have the
behind
taskbar there, and you can click it in the taskbar, and then you hold down the Windows
Okay,
button,
yeah,
and then
that
tap
makes
the arrow
sense.
keys.
The second 2 is 3. Be aware. We put in 2 2s for some reason, so the second
I
2 is
think 2
3.
is supposed to mean 3. I whatever, but still, it doesn't even matter. Even if you combine the twos, one is still down.
Nice. Looks like 1 is winning by a
It
wide
looks like-
margin.
Let's roll with that.
But you know what it
Let's-
is? It's like chat's predilection for blood was warring with its predilection for loot, and loot won. They're like, well, more loot, so.
Gotta have the loot. If
Well,
nothing
that's
else, we
what
can
it is.
sell it later. And you know, if they don't attack us, that doesn't mean that we can't still kill them.
I know, exactly. It just means they run away from us. We're like, thanks for giving us your back to attack, you know?
Yeah, hold still. Let me hit you with this.
Even 2 and 2 combined are 37 to 54 at this point with 1. So I think that's
We're doing one.
pretty chip. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing one.
All right.
Oh God damn it.
Truly, I'm in your debt. Blah blah blah. Okay, the
Serious.
Lycanthrope's lair is in the ship. All right, so that's good. His spellbook lies within it. Powerful mage. Without it, Pauper stands before you. So he needs a spellbook. Blah blah blah.
Well, actually,
Goddess
that was a
saloon.
little too short. Truly, I'm with you. Like, for the Baldur ship. It's Baldur.
I mean, we're going to clean the hell out of that ship out anyway, so I assume we are going to find the spellbook.
And that's all I figured. Like, this whole island is pretty much about picking a side. Yeah.
I assume, well, we even haven't talked
I
to
have a feeling
Krogan or
most of
whatever.
it's going to be just chopping everything to pieces.
And
Pretty
I
much.
honestly assume that once we get back there, that they're gonna try and like shoot their side at us.
I would,
again.
yes, I would guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Just ask him where the book is, I'd say, probably, right?
Yeah.
In a chest in my cabin. The cabin is next to Baldrin's on the level just below the decks. Please hurry back with it. This amulet is all I have to offer you. It's protection against the lycanthropes. Yeah. Should you need to rest? Oh, we can rest in here then.
I
Cool.
hope the Mahundal abode will serve you well. Well, it's cool that we went here for all these reasons. I mean,
Right.
and I just arrived. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Oh.
Hey, yeah, hey.
And you know what's kind of messed up after all that? I am a little bit winded.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Wow.
not
I have
surprising.
really got into the character. I even lost my breath. All right.
Let me, I was just quick saving this before Sirius had a chance to loot every table in the world.
I was careful not to take anything.
I just had this image of him being like, what? Blasphemer! You know.
Yeah, and Picoto, that is true. Now you get a spell book and an amulet. Sure, why not?
What?
Oh, God,
The hell, what?
dang, She talked to me.
God, they killed poor Donald.
What are you doing down there?
The Wolfman killed Donlar. They attacked us, search for the roots of the forest. Please avenge him. He was so young.
So
and
young.
Young and stupid by the sound of it. Come back, girl. Hope you've learned your lesson. Oh my God! And I picture like right at the end of it, like get out of here. And vengeance you shall get, my lady. Lead on.
I am too busy. Notice how in that third option they literally inverted the twos. I'm two, incorrect usage. Busy, two, incorrect usage. Indulge a little girl's fantasy.
Right.
Get Egon. I mean, well, two.
But it's just freaking
Yeah,
weird.
two is a good idea because it's going to lead us to another ambush where we get to kill a bunch more werewolves because that's what's happening here. It is another trap, Cliffy. It obviously is, but we're gonna Admiral Akbar this nonsense, or rather,
Do it.
Ceres is because he's 100 feet away. Oh, there you are.
And I do like that. Thank you, Topkin, because that was all Sirius's fault for starting that and making me finish.
Yep.
Oh, she's brought us a feast.
Called
Or,
it.
no, sorry, brought them a feast. Oh,
Oh.
jeez.
Oh, hey now.
Jeez.
Okay.
Got two of them.
Hey, you got -7 AC, man. Can't hit this.
Can't hit this. Do.
Hit this, bro.
Ugh. I like the fact
Come on,
you
giblets.
I feel like I look like a
There
predator
we go.
in this movie. Like
No
you kinda
giblets,
see
but
me,
that wasn't
you know?
critical.
It happens.
Vitus Mortis Cariel.
Oh, by the way, Burner, if you're going to be hanging out for a while, or Hiji, or really any of the Lottie type people from any of the channels, if you guys could hang out a bit in mine, or at least keep an eye on it, and if anyone's saying anything over there, send them over here. That'd be awesome. For some reason, my bot's not working tonight.
It's on a labyrinth ruse.
Let's own some of the. Oh, what did we get? What's the? Oh, sweet.
What did
This
we
thing,
get?
Wolfsbane charm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sick! It actually has stats on it. Thaco +2 versus werewolves, and damage +2 versus werewolves.
Can I have it?
Oh,
Yeah, give it to Inom. Definitely.
Yeah,
what is
dude.
that?
It's a necklace. Here you go.
Awesome.
Oh, nice, nice.
Hey,
Although
looking
Sirius
at
gives
it.
away his one chance to hit something, he's like, oh.
It is
Yeah, I
on my
don't know
person. Yeah, Thaco plus
I mean,
two.
my
Yay.
necklace is +1 armor, so it's whatever.
I mean, it's consistent though. I mean, like whoa.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
oh,
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
okay.
That is
Pretty
cool.
Enhanced
Shit,
edition
just saying.
content.
Oh, it's stuttering like crazy for me.
Can someone mod this into 2, please?
All right.
Nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Are you
Big
inside the
dog.
ship already? Is that why?
No, I'm good. Oh, hey!
Oh,
You were
They're
inside.
just
Oh,
dire
what?
wolves.
Hello.
They're just dire wolves.
Aw,
There's
why can't
about
it just
20
be
more of
against
them in
all
here.
wolves?
There's wolves
go.
inside the
Have it.
shipwreck.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
where is that?
Oh wow, yeah. There's lots.
Oh, hi.
Yeah,
Ah!
Yeah, that's,
Run.
yeah.
Oh my
Where I
god.
got
Oh my
eat.
god. Getting
I don't
hit by
even see it.
everything. Oh my god.
Let's-
Werewolves too.
let's
Why
see
do we
it.
come
Oh,
here?
where? What?
Adam,
Where?
eat.
Where
I'm
the
dead.
hell are
I'm dead. I'm
I
dead.
don't even see
GG.
what's going on here?
I'm getting out. I am in big
I'm
trouble.
a werewolf, so
Big trouble. Big trouble.
Dude, where? What?
we're inside the ship.
We're inside the ship, and there's 1,000 wolves.
Is werewolf out there with you yet?
The werewolf is out there now. Now he's got this coming. Watch out,
I was
Optic.
thinking that maybe me and Inno could.
Optic, get out of there. Get out of there.
Figure it out first.
Oh god, he is so fast. He is gone.
It's not letting me run fast enough, but I'm going.
All right, I slept the wolf, but there's the. What can I do? What can I do?
The wolf wear?
Think of something, brain.
The wolf wear is near death at least.
Chromatic orb the werewolf. The time has come.
Wolfware? That's a werewolf. That's way too hip to be called a werewolf.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. It's against
Wolfware, yeah.
Nice.
Yes!
Well done.
There you go, Sirius.
Dude, I'm still there. I still got two wolves in here. I'm just
Vampiric wolf,
we've done
that's-
nothing.
Oh no,
We've
you
done
didn't
nothing
see my
so far.
giblets, did you?
Okay, hold on.
No,
Don't go.
I'm
Gibleted
sitting-
a werewolf.
Optic, stay out here. Let me heal you.
I was lost for a
s-
quick second there, Outcast. Well, I don't know. It happens. Like all of a sudden, there's battle. I don't know what's going on. What?
I can't get over there.
Optic! You and me leveled up, Rohan. Where'd you go?
Oh, we did.
Oh yeah. Level
Yeah,
up.
GG,
What
bro.
level up?
Beautiful. Yes, same.
So
I'm
I can
talking about.
giblet wolf wears, whatever the hell those are.
It's kind of amusing how we're all
Wolfwares, yeah.
excited, and then I see like Optic and Arv all just like up to their neck in blood on their.
Arv,
Whatever, it's good. Hey, congrats.
Arv, you're the most literary among us. So I ask you this: giblets, would that be spelled with a G or a J?
Giblets.
So I have been spelling it
Like
correctly.
turkey
Okay.
giblets.
I feel good now. I feel good.
Just keep in mind the next time any of you have turkey giblets around Thanksgiving that Inom did that. You just say they're turkey, but it's
Yeah,
actually
I
like
know,
luncheon
yeah.
meat.
Is
You know.
Is it giblets or giblets?
I think it's jib, G-I-B, jib,
Jib.
Yep.
as pronounced like
Now,
with
is
a
this
J.
probably the
Gibleted.
same conspiracy theory of why gifts are now called gifs?
GIFs.
They're still gifts. I don't give a crap
Yeah,
what
dude,
Goldfarb
they're-
does.
Sorry, guys, but the creator of GIF said it was GIFs, so I don't know.
There
Yeah,
you
and the
go.
creator
I always
kissed
say
my butt.
GIFs.
The
I know,
internet
that's
took it
even,
over.
I know when the creator comes out and says, I still don't buy your shit, sir.
I
It's
don't
a
care.
flaccid
Not yours
G.
anymore. He
Uh,
didn't create every gift that's out there, and they're all gifts. Damn it.
Sirius, can you heal us up there, Sirius?
He's not.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I'm leveling up real quick.
Oh, sorry. Do you
No,
have like
by
a
all
mass
means,
cure
if that
serious
still-
wounds? Do you have a mass cure? Is like at this level?
Who?
Sirius, do you have like a mass cure at this level? Does it look like?
I mean, not right now. I may get one next level. I'm not sure. On
Okay.
on this level, I might get some.
Oh my God, it's gonna be
what do you guys think?
110,000
Should I
at
get-
next level. Wow.
Should I get proficiency in maces or flails, morning stars? I'd say maces, but they're both good.
I'd say probably maces, yeah, but
Because I'm trying to remember what's in BG2.
there's lots of
I think there are
everything.
more maces.
There is lots of everything now. I mean, you probably would not cannot go wrong with either one.
All I know is in BG.
Thork says flails. He's very firm about it.
I'm going to do two-handed weapons like crazy, and then two-handed swords like crazy. So I'm going to hopefully be really specialized and just slaughter things with that. That's my goal.
Yeah,
Flails?
Top Gun, I think that's the thing,
Say
too.
flails, really?
Top Gun saying, you know, no matter what somebody comes out and says, if you've gotten so familiar with saying it a certain way, it doesn't matter. You're not going to change the way you pronounce something.
For a
Yeah,
long
that's
time-
where I'm at. Even if it is GIFs, that's fine. That's great.
I mean,
I'm
for a
not gonna
long
say it.
time, it was I pronounced it Gazeter, like the old kind of like an almanac type of thing, Gazeeter. It's actually Gazetteer. So I was on a panel and I was like, so let's say you have a Gazeter. They're like, isn't it Gazetteer? And I'm like, or in an alternate pronunciation, you could call it this, which was Arv is bullshitting, and he's going to figure out a way to get out of this problem. I'm like, well, yes, in certain
Can I
cultures.
admit something now, those that I just ran into, a lycanthropy. Is
Lycanthropy. Yeah.
Lycanthropy. Yeah, it's lycanthropes. Well, I mean, the thing that I mentioned before is liches versus
That has
likes.
so many
I
heads,
grew
that's
up
right.
swearing that it was likes, and I still feel like like is better. But everyone's like
Yeah.
lich,
I do remember that
and they all claim that it's lich. So I was like, all
It-
right.
it's- for me, I know lich, but yeah, I always lycanthropy, not like lycanthropes. Oh, what?
Yeah.
That kind of blew my mind when you guys just said that. And I'm like, oh my god, I'll just shut up.
Yeah.
But no, honestly, there are some things where I think even now, if that is the correct pronunciation, it doesn't matter to me. It just doesn't.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter. Yeah.
I've just heard. I've never heard anyone calling it a GIF before, and then just to have. And I guess there was some like the debate, but I don't care. But then the guy comes out, it's like, oh no, it's actually GIF. It's like, you go back in your hole and shut up.
It's like, look,
I
you
don't
have
care.
nothing
You
to
didn't
say
create
about
every
this,
single
you
one in
know.
the world, and it's not my fault you got this saying.
Who
wrong
has
years
the
ago.
badass flail of many heads?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
nice.
remember that
Like,
now.
that was always one of my faves from back in the day too. Just the description of it, not so much the weapon itself, but what was it, cat of nine tails? Isn't that like
Cat of nine tails. Yeah, sure. A whip with like
It's a whip.
nine tails,
a whole
nine things on it.
ends on it, spiky ends?
Yep.
And, yeah.
Yep.
The many heads, I think, has different elemental. Does it have like different elemental heads on it? I think.
Oh, wow.
Depending on
Okay.
which one you
Jeez,
hit with.
can you heal me?
Yeah, hold on. I'm.
He's
trying to
finishing
figure
up
out
with this
the spells
leveling
real
up.
quick.
Yeah, I believe you guys that the linguists say it's lich. It just feels so wrong to me. It's just like
And that was the only debate. It's not even okay. There might be something that's correct, but it's just the fact that once you've gotten comfortable, it's just hard to like, even if it is
Yeah.
quote unquote right.
Arv, what is the difference between a round and a turn again? I always forget.
there are rounds within turns. So turns are longer, and this is the part that I always get confused because it sometimes varies by editions. I believe that it's
6 seconds, right?
6 seconds per round, and I think I can't remember if it's 6 rounds or 10 rounds per turn in this edition. I can't remember.
I was going to ask you that, Arv. I don't want to get too off track here, but I don't know. We haven't talked for like over a week and stuff, so I think I'm more into
Let's
like the
catch up.
BS tonight. What is it? You were mentioning 4th edition. Now you keep saying like combat gets really long. Like what makes it take so long? I'm trying to imagine like rules or things that would make it.
Two
Is it
re-
just a crap ton of rolls and things?
No.
Or what is it?
It's 2 reasons. It's because, 3 reasons. Reason number 1, they made a deliberate effort to make combat less deadly, so they wanted it so that people could last longer. So people have more hit points, monsters have more hit points, a lot of attacks do less
And I was
damage.
going to say, so that works on the other end for the creatures
Right.
as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's one part of it. Again, which is a little bit more MMO-ish. The second reason is that it's very tactical because, if you can look down at a battle map and sort of imagine yourself, this is how I'm going to do things, like I kind of move here, then I shift 2 spaces up here. It's all based on squares, right? So a lot of it is like I move up 2, down 2, up 2, left, right 2. There's lots of thoughts about where you move and when and how you position.
Oh God! So does it become something like that? Like when if you've ever played like strategy RPG or something like that, or what I think of like you're familiar with this is Worms.
Yeah.
You can sit there and turtle yourself out of things for
Yeah.
a ton of rounds and it just never ends. Like
Thanks, Thoric. That's right. 10 rounds in a turn. I can never remember that part. So that's the second
awesome.
reason.
Thank you.
And then the last reason, basically, is that the way that they sort of allotted the powers, they made them very based on, a lot of people basically used cards. And so, there was kind of like, they have a lot of at-will powers and a lot of, the
That's
early
really
D&D
like
was much
cards?
more... Yeah,
What is
well, the card. In other words, the cards had the power on them. So, and they have at-will powers, and then they have like once-a-day powers, and they have once-a-combat powers. So you have a lot of different things that you can do, which is cool on the one hand, but on the other hand, in the old days, if you were a fighter and you had a sword, you were like, there's something, I go try to kill it. And yes, you could make adjustments into how, but now as a fighter, you've got like spinning sweep and like cleave and righteous flail and blah, 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 blah. And you've got all of these abilities that kind of tie into others. And it's cool, but it's like the stuff that MMOs all automate have to be done manually in your head. And it just slows everything down. Like picture
Now, is
what
that,
would
like,
happen if you had a raid
per
boss.
turn, or how does that
Right.
happen in one turn? I'm just trying to like understand. It sounds crazy to me.
Yeah,
but-
so every turn, everybody gets a turn, and basically you have 3 actions. So you can move, and then you have what's called a standard action, which is usually like an attack, or it can be sometimes other things, and then a minor action, which is like drawing a sword, sheathing a sword, drinking a potion sometimes, depending on, what the action actually is.
Yeah, okay.
And
That's-
so, everything is just much more mechanical. So there's cool stuff as well. I know Cleave is in second as well, but the way that it's, I know that, Topkin, but the way that it's deployed in fourth is different. So, really what Hashpon said is true. And this is why I finally turned back to D&D Next. 4th edition does too much role-playing for you. Like, I love board games. Love board games. But when I play D&D, I am playing Theater of the Mind stuff. Like, it's just hilarious, Like, yes, this provides graphics for you, but a lot of what we're doing is just sort of talking to them. I hear Siri's whispering.
Yeah.
Can you unpause
But
it,
so
please?
so in 4th
Just
edition,
unpause it
it's
real
more
quick.
like what is it? It's once do you go into an action and then you're trapped into further actions, whereas in like previous editions you'd be like, well, I cleave and now I do this or something, or is it?
Right, so, well...
If that makes any sense, it like he was like Topkin was saying, like cleave, do you have to automatically go into great cleave? I mean, is it like a chain thing or
No, but there are sometimes oh my god.
Oh my, what the fuck?
We're fighting an entire thing of werewolves.
That's not
we
a good
noticed.
sound, dude. We're talking about what the hell?
Doing pretty good up here.
Nope, it's bad.
Oh man.
No, I-
really bad.
Yeah, of course I was paused, man.
There I go.
What?
Damn it.
Oh, down the line.
There's like 8 werewolves that just surrounded me and
I will
started
avenge
nibbling.
you.
I'm coming in here finally. What?
Yeah, good luck, man.
Yeah.
Are you guys even in? I'm not even in the same.
I
spot.
storm in a ship. Oh god.
Dude, I was first one in, last one out, man. First one in, last one out.
Wow.
That's what
I
I'm
walked there. Our disintegrate.
That completely broke the game. The game just crashed. They're like, "What? Game crashed." Game just crashed. So, which is
saying. It just
fine.
crashed on you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Completely crashed.
Oh,
I mean, we were all dead anyway, so it's not like it really mattered.
it happens.
Because he hadn't made it there
You
yet.
know, folks, eye on the ball. I'll be right back.
But anyway, so I mean, so basically to kind of sum up, I mean, again, I do think that there's a lot of things they did very well in 4th edition, and there are some very good 4th edition modules, but it's like, I could never get my party up. Like, I think the highest we ever got a level party was maybe like level 7 or something, and it's like, we played for a few years, and I'm like, at that point, we should be able to get them up to higher level. It just took too long, and this is after doing lots of things to streamline. There was lots of analysis paralysis and just a bunch of stuff.
Was that kind of the deal? Is they tried to go back to make it more hardcore? Like getting to level 7 was a crazy thing, but it wasn't.
Well, that was part of it. I think they also not so much. Not so much that. I think it's that everyone was freaked out about balance. Everyone was like, I want my character to be exactly as powerful in the same ways as this other character. So basically, a rogue was basically like a wizard with rogue skills instead of wizard skills. You know what I mean? They all felt the same, but they had different abilities, but they felt similar in how they were deployed. So
that's the first time where you've kind of mentioned the try to it's MMO or whatever, where that is clicked. God, such a worry on balance, right?
Yeah.
Now,
too much focus on balance. But what they mean by balance is they don't ever want their guy to be overwhelmed. And see, for me, as an old school RPG guy, if I'm second level guy and I see a cave and there's the sound of a dragon snoring, I'm not going in the goddamn cave. I'm not going to be like, well, if I get 70 guys and we spend 65 hours grinding, we can kill this dragon. I'm like, no, I'm second level. I'm not taking on this dragon. But now a lot of modern gamers are like, I want to be able to take the dragon when I'm level 2, and it's like, dude, that's not the way it works.
That's the first thing where that really clicked with me.
Now you see, the big thing for me too is that.
But even that,
I like the type of balance.
Hold on.
Go for it.
When you mentioned the rogue or versus sorcerer or something, dude, come on. I don't know. I've never been a big fan of. I like power leveling. I like feeling like a god at the end of my RPG.
I agree with that. Yeah, so do I.
If you paid your dues,
I think you can get there.
Like a 7th level wizard versus I don't know, 7th level rogue.
You can
One's
get there
clever with backstabs.
Yeah.
One is master of elements, and
right.
Come on.
You can get. You can get there in 4th edition, but it takes a lot longer. And as somebody just said in chat, you have to try to get killed. That's often true because they make everything so balanced. Nothing is like a one-shot kill. Nothing is like, oh, this happens and then you die, unless you do something intensely stupid. And what the normal response to this is, well, the DM can do that. And that's true, the DM can do it, but the point is, are the rules working for you or against you?
Are these just concerns in pre-built campaigns, or it doesn't have the flexibility where, if you wanted to fix it, basically, for gamers terms, mod it and come up with your kind of rule. Is it flexible like that or not really?
I mean, it certainly can be. I mean, that D&D can be adjusted really any way that you want. But the thing is, if you have to house rule a game to make it the game you want, then why did you get? You know what I mean? You could make up your own game. So the question is whether the rules work with you or against you. I mean, I loved. I thought that 1st and 2nd edition were good. 3rd edition was solid. I didn't like 3.5 because I thought 3.5 got way overcomplicated. There was way too much attention. I know, but there was way too much concentration on I thought the multi-classing thing was ridiculous. Fighter, cleric, rogue. What the hell? Why do you even have the ability to be 6 things at once? So I thought that 3.5 was way overcomplicated, and that's actually what Pathfinder has basically become. But 4th Ed sort of was like, let's throw all of that out and do something totally different and make D&D the Bindichers game. And as I say, there were some good parts to it, but just after a while, I just got run down by how long everything took. And D&D Next, I think, is very much a return to a much faster, deadlier, and most importantly, theater of the mind. It's much more mental, which is what D&D was always supposed to be. It was about the mind, not about moving miniatures around a board. Because really, 4th Ed, you really have to have some way of representing characters on a map.
That's kind of the thing I hear about 4th edition. It became too gamey.
Well, it's too miniatures based. It's too miniatures based. It's way too miniatures based.
It was always, a game, but it was more inexperienced. I don't know how to explain it, but it seemed like it became too video gamey, or just a game rather than
series.
Optic waiting on you.
An imaginative experience,
Go ahead and know. Yeah, no, I agree with that. As I say, I liked it for what it was, but I just think that enough practice with it meant I was never going to get my character, the party up to a high enough level. And it was taking too long. And the other problem too was that because it was all combat focused, it meant that the modules, the adventures you got were basically set piece combat, set piece combat, set piece combat. In the middle was and then some stuff happens. But anyway, set piece combat. Everything was about the combat instead of all of the story that was built in between it. So yes, as a DM, I could fill in those spots. But for example, my favorite part of this module that I played, I think it was maybe 4th edition Eleron, I want to say, was this module where you're in this city and they have to figure out a way to they're all in the city, and they have to figure out a way to get this like a trade license. Like basically what they have to do is they have to dig down into the earth, and they have to dig down into the earth without letting everybody know, because it's the middle of this busy market, and it's in this town which is dominated by monsters. So basically there was a lot of role playing where they were like, they had to go get like the license, they had to pretend they were merchants, and then they had to cover over the noise. So like they had one of the people was doing like feats of strength, so people wouldn't pay attention to the fact that there was like hammering going on in the background and stuff. That was epically awesome. Like they all had fun. It was their characters. There was later on there was some combat, because some guards got suspicious and they fought them, but it wasn't just like let's all wait and basically screw around until combat, which is what the game's about. As a DM, I like combat a little, but what I really love is role playing, which is what I think the game's about.
Well, and that was the thing. Even
want to play risk, like.
Yeah, exactly. My experience back in the day was it was a lot of exploration, figuring stuff out, and when you got to combat, it wasn't like rare, but it was always an experience. It wasn't just you're fighting there's another group of angry dwarfs.
Yeah.
It was, something like impactful and imaginative, and I don't know, just it was an experience rather than just, all right, I only need to kill 3 more packs of dwarfs to level up.
Yep, that's exactly it. Yeah, exactly. Did someone just rest? What was going on here?
No, he just blessed us and then protected us from evil.
I can't, for some reason, I can't auto pause. I don't know why. It's not letting me.
It did the thing where it brought up the ship thing for the enhanced edition cutscene.
So we're screwed then, is what that's going to mean.
See it. I'm still in though, I guess.
No, we're good.
Hold on a second.
Oh my god, why? No, I'm leaving. I have nothing to do here. I gotta go. Oh wait, no. Oh, I can get some distance.
On there. All right, the werewolf's down, so that's good.
Oh my god.
So now we just have to work through these guys.
I'm screwed.
Oh, I just gibleted a wolf. I didn't even know that was possible.
Do I have my monsters?
Oh, it's a ward.
Strategy time. Can we run in here and web some shit and just?
Yeah, I mean certainly we can.
Them.
I may need to do that when we deal with the wolves here.
Yeah.
When we deal with the werewolves.
Upstairs, that's when we really have to strategize. This is just clearing the room.
I can't. I don't have time to re-equip.
I'm dead.
Up here.
Where's the mule? Where's the mule?
Where the frick are you, dude?
No, mule's dead.
Oh crap, bro.
I can try to get there, but I'm not gonna get there in time.
Where is he?
I'll try to heal him.
Oh, that's what's fun though, Warden. I don't know. Let's just talk.
He's gone.
How serious can it get? It's just
Immobilized.
God, get this dude off me.
Optic Topkin says that you're not streaming at the moment.
Or does that mean he's on a splash screen still?
Yeah.
We're just gonna reload this because there's no reason to do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is not a spot for me.
Thanks for that, Topkin.
All right.
So I'd say that I balanced the mic on my head. It was. I would say probably what we want to do is, my guess is maybe series. I don't know if you want to run in and then bring them out rather than fighting them in the ship. Like.
Can you lead them out? Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
Okay. Yeah, if you guys stand way the hell back, I'll stand near the entrance, and as soon as the werewolf shows up, I'll start poking him.
Oh, that sucks, Ninja. Yeah, you need to have a DM who's confident and also who has a good party to work with and can do cool stuff. Like everybody, after that thing I was just talking about with the thing in the city with, like keeping... People loved that. It's because everyone was working together for a good time. DMs need to understand that their job is to work with the party to create a great story. They are not adversaries, and they're not supposed to be like just basically there to hand out loot. Their job is to sort of guide the story along, which is what being a DM is about.
And I was going to say, too, I will say one of the most boring D&D experiences I've ever had is when a DM just straight up read the campaign word for word, like had no. It was straight up how it was.
No, you can't do that. I mean, I often use pre-constructed adventures because it takes a long time to do. Okay, it takes a long time to do, but I don't just read it word for word. I mean, I improvise quite a bit. I was gonna say,
absolutely.
I don't know whether this is ever possible.
And that's what I like about D&D. It's basically every campaign is it should be seen as just like framework.
Yes.
It's not exactly how that's it. You take that story, you take whatever's going on there, but you kind of do your own thing with it.
Oh, that's interesting, Zach. I was going to say, at some point it would be cool if we're ever able to figure out a way to all meet up in real life. It would be awesome to do a live session.
Freaky idea.
With I'd be happy to DM for that and have people basically play. And stream it, basically
guys,
like do a webcam, you know what I mean?
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Squishies, get back, please.
Squishies.
Hello.
Yeah, Squishy, you guys are way
you guys are like on top of the...
I'm not. I am well back from the action.
You went backwards. All right, got him down.
God, that spider freaked me out, Sad. I was like, a spider! Oh.
Yeah, I keep it's
It's
still not used to it.
D&D over Skype. Well, I have
what I
done that
would
before.
say-
Yeah.
What I was trying to say earlier is one of the biggest reasons why I like 3.5, and obviously it's one of the aspects of it you hate, is that, I mean, you've seen me play Dragon Age, you've seen me play Mass Effect. Once I get into a game, I love getting into the system and then min-maxing the crap out of it if I can. And for 3.5, that is so open.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many things you can do, and pretty much any character idea you have, there's something there that you can tie to it.
Min-maxing burns me out on RPGs. Fuck
It-
that. I want to play how I play. I'll test stuff out.
That's where I get longevity.
The second, like, I'm trying to think of something lately. Maybe Breath of Fire, whatever I played, like, oh, here's the best characters in which you can level them up in to make them, like, the sweetest shit
Foom,
ever.
where are you going?
Or,
Boom.
Foom, come back.
oh, God, that's right. We're leading them out here, aren't we? Oh, God. Oh, God.
I love how
Sorry,
he's
min-maxing.
talking
See,
as
makes
he's
me
going
angry.
into the ship. He's like, so then about min-maxing.
saying-
Bleh.
Yeah, sorry. Unpause. I got to get the hell out of here.
I like role playing too.
There we
that,
go.
That has nothing to do with it. It's not, I'm not saying that
It's
needs
all right.
to be away from that, but
I'm held. God damn it.
yeah, you got hit by the vampiric one.
All right, let's see what I can do.
Sorry, I'm not getting hurt. I'm just held. My bad. That was my bad.
Try to sleep
We
them.
got it. We're good.
I got 2 of them
No, I
feared.
get it. No, the time where,
Not
like,
saying that
Sleep
needs to happen in every
those.
campaign, and for if there's a big story-driven thing, that's fine. But the group of people that I had, we would go and we'd look like, all right, what's the biggest thing that you can possibly fight at this level? And it was starting from nothing, like we're doing here, of course, and then going to like late 30s in 3.5, which is well into the epic tier, well into like the craziness, and they took for freaking ever. But as you went along, you built your character
more.
up, so you went from the like nothings to the crazies.
Yeah.
And
Hey.
if by the time you get to the 30s, if you haven't put any thought into your character surviving, it's going to die.
Yeah. Series, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Series, get this last one and then stop because Optic hasn't leveled yet.
I haven't either. I need
Okay.
this last one to level up.
All right.
Oh, that's right. We got to redo that. I forgot.
I'm cool. I feel like I'm lucky to be
Yeah,
alive. I
let's do this fight.
yeah,
Mine's
exactly.
actually real easy what I was doing, so.
Look at that pile of bodies outside. The virtual table, by the way, I think it's called Virtual Table Online, is what I used on Catabasis' channel to DM a couple times, which is pretty cool. But honestly, it's workable in several cases. In fact, I may at some point see if I can get you guys, when we're maybe in between BG1 and BG2 or something like that. I have this RPG that I was given at Origins called Cosmic Patrol, which is where you basically play this... You sort of play a character like in one of those like pulp science fiction deals, like, think like what the hell was the name of that, Lost in Space, something like that. And you play a character, but you're all sort of like cooperatively role playing. It's sort of hard to explain, and it's pretty interesting, and it's something which would lend itself well to kind of an audio stream. I mean, there could be video in it, but the point is, like, you don't necessarily need graphics for that because, again, it'd be kind of entertaining. So, something to think about in the future. I may be able to
Yeah, I'm down.
swing something like
Let me
that. So. All right, we save this
Yeah,
up.
Rar, I guess I used the wrong term with min-maxing, but there was... I
No.
loved
To me,
the breadth
like,
option.
maxing that's what honestly. Again, remember Lost Odyssey? Guess what happened? I started looking at too many guides. To me, min-maxing is finding the strongest weapon, the strongest setup. Every ring, extra thing you can get, and using that. Where, dude, I could have beaten the game like.
Yeah, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, no, probably not. Eons ago. But I started looking at too many guides. I got burnt out on the whole thing. Too much math, too much BS. I wasn't having fun anymore.
Yeah.
It just
No, I'm
became
just talking about like say you're playing a fighter. Just,
I'm
like,
just saying when the game becomes about purely numbers, I'm out.
Wow,
But
serious.
there's a fight going on here too, right? Still? Or
He just got hit by a
Oh, we're
massive
good.
trap. It's just like, whoa.
Optic. Yeah, I might need you to disarm that.
We should probably head in now that we've like taken out that group.
We are gonna have to rest at some point because I don't have rage.
Let's try to take out another group before we rest.
So the next group is
as
the
everybody knows, I mean, if you wanted to,
Yeah, the next one's the giant like death thing though.
Oh, is it? All right, why don't you disarm this stuff, Optic, first down this bottom floor, and then we can try to save it, and I can head up and drop some pain.
I'm not seeing any traps yet.
I may have actually tripped it. We'll see.
It may be
You're gonna
gone.
Level up over and over just to get the mechs.
Yeah,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
That's min-maxing.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
It's when
me save it, hold
RPGs,
on.
because they are all math and numbers and dice rolls and things like that. It's
All right, let me
when it becomes
set up
of
something
a
there.
numbers game than an RPG. At that, I'm out. I'm out.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
hasting
you see, I
myself
don't
to
even
make
know
this
what you're talking
easier.
about there with the like reloading the level up or whatever.
Here,
Me, the levels tend to be static.
Let's see if I can drop this down. This would be fun if
Is
I
he-
can do
put
this.
some stuff
Can
in
you
your
actually re-roll
inventory.
them in D&D
Okay.
in 3.5? Can you just say, you know what, I'm going to re-roll my hit
Nope, I
dice?
can't.
Oh Jesus Christ! I even
That didn't work.
Oh, whoop! I'm
No one
back.
should be
Oh my
up.
What's
God!
going on?
Wait, what?
This did not
I'm on-
work.
Oh wow!
That didn't
I
work
told
out.
you guys to rest.
Everybody out.
This didn't
What the
work.
hell did we do?
Whoa! No, not
Yeah,
that.
I don't understand why we started a fight with that.
Because the door.
Well, because we didn't. Well, because I thought I would just go up and drop an ice storm and go back down, but they were right on top of me, so mistakes
that
were
doesn't
made. I saved it first, so you know.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it without doing that.
I'm going to have trouble hitting them.
All right,
You
he's
guys
out
got my
there.
level.
What'd you say?
I got my level.
Nice. He's last one. What the hell?
It's
You getting on it?
infested with werewolves.
Yeah.
Can you bring him out, Inon?
I
Hey,
oh,
guys.
yeah, I finally got a break. Yay! I can try.
I double holy smoke.
There we go. Oh God! All right.
Okay.
Here's the party.
I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Aww. Such a shame.
That just, I tried to get back. I accidentally ran upstairs, tried to get downstairs, and I think there's another floor. So I ended up on some other
Whoops.
floor full of werewolves.
And they're like, "What are you doing here?" Like,
Trying to get out. Oh my
That's
God.
pretty good horror there. Nice.
I tell you what we should do.
Well, I
Siri's
mean,
go in and grab them. We all stay outside.
That's
we
fine.
always have-
Yeah, I'll take it down 2 floors.
And you web, and as soon as Sirius is clear, you hit the area with web, and I'll just do my run through. I've got the.
that's a good call. We could actually do it on the first floor because I'm closer to the door there. So
Yeah, well, as long as you can still get out.
I can get out.
'Cause I don't know what type of movement thing they have.
I know, right, Thor? Tired of these motherfucking wolves.
Get these
But
mother
there is a
effing wolves
ton.
off my mother effing boat.
There is a ton.
Oh, Zach, you're a huge sci-fi and fantasy buff, sir. I like people like you. I am a fantasy author, so I'm a huge fan of fantasy buffs.
I would say smartest idea for me would just to.
Dude, I am chasing this guy around every tree on this freaking island, and I can't hit him.
All right, I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
the
this
reason
clown.
why I thought it was a good idea to do it outside the ship, though, so everyone with range stuff can just stay way the hell back and pepper the crap out of anything I bring out.
I
To
can't hit
me,
anything.
Cliffy, when I saw that many werewolves, I'm just like, it's like if you had some bad wood in your house and you broke it open, and you just saw it was like full of termites.
There you go.
There was just
Yeah.
a lot of damn werewolves in there, man. Like everywhere. There's not even enough.
Yeah, I
room.
saw all you guys hand up, so I was like, oh, don't. Oh.
Zach, I actually started, before we came in the Baldur's Gate stream, reading the second chapter of my second novel. My first novel was published a few years back called The Third Sign, and I've sold it. Actually, a number of people on Twitch have bought it, and maybe somebody would be nice enough from my chat or elsewhere to put, thank you, Hiji. So you can just chop over there and you can see it. I have short stories in various places too. And that ICARUS thing is leading up to a writing project, which I cannot yet talk about more and more detail, but we'll have more to say about in a few weeks. So, all right, let me reload, because that... So I like that idea
Sit
of having
outside.
a...
I
yeah.
have no reason to be in that boat whatsoever.
I know.
at all.
Well, you know what I'm thinking too is that maybe if series you just brought them down to the first floor of the boat where you guys are outside, then I can drop basically drop a web in an ice storm, and then get out, and anything that gets saves against all that will be slaughtered by the rest of us when we get outside.
I
Well, the
mean,
reason why I thought the
theoretically, that
web
would
would
work.
Are you guys in?
because-
If you guys are getting in, I'm frozen on arbitration screen.
There we
This
go.
side- Oh, okay.
Oh, there
thank
we
you.
go, there we go, there we go.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome.
So
The
what,
reason why I
series? What were
said-
you saying? Series what?
All right, so it's just going to be me, go get him, and then you are going to be waiting on the first floor with Inno. Is that right?
Yeah. Basically, Inam is going to be like my guard. I'm going to
wait,
drop
but-
a web, and then I'm going to drop an ice storm, and then
But that-
Inam and I are
that-
going to get the hell out of Dodge and watch as the ship burns. That's basically...
I'm gonna stand outside smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, that sounds like a
what's
best
all
idea
this
for-
goddamn
Here's why I
door
don't
here.
like that idea, though, Arv.
All right.
Because
Yes.
the ice storm is nice, but it only hits then it's your ice storm and web that's in there, and I can't run around anymore. So it kind of defeats the purpose of it. It will hold them in place, but I can't run around and smash them either
Because of the ice storm?
because of the ice storm. Yeah, because then I get
Hmm.
smashed.
I mean, I can
So
just hold
that's
you.
why I
I
said
can
if we
holy
do it.
smite him.
That's why I
Yeah,
said
that's true. You could always
outside
smite
the
him, and I
ship.
could web him. I mean, you could just... I don't know. There's no guarantee the web will hold all of them. They might save. I mean, you know.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
but
definitely.
the reason why I liked it outside the ship is because if you hit web there, and if it holds some of them, I can
All right.
fight them. Holds all of them, I can fight them. But then you guys can all be on the outside of the perimeter, just peppering the crap out of
It's just that
whatever's
it's a
there.
lot more effective from an area effect spell to be able to drop it in the middle of a ship where they're all compressed. I mean, outside, I don't know who I'm going to hit. I mean, I'm probably going to get a couple of them maybe, but a bunch of them are going to be running around like nuts. You know, like I can do what I can. Like I know what you're saying, but you know.
I will stand in this corner on the left.
Okay.
Dude, I just found
So
a really
don't drop
little.
your ice storm over here.
All right.
Hey, Arv, hold down your tab button. See this little thing over here?
Oh. That's interesting. Is that trapped?
Eh. I just opened it. Guess not.
What was it?
Darts. I got a couple potions.
And
Oh,
the
before
instant
we do
win card.
anything-
Oh.
Before we do anything, can we
There
go
you go.
outside and sleep? Because I don't have rage at all again.
Could I repeat what I said? Yeah, I said that my first I've been reading parts of my second novel in my chat, in my channel, building up to a writing project which I can talk more about later. And then I said that the novel that he just posted is listed there, and I also have short stories in various places. So, okay, so blah 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 blah.
Okay, Optic, I just gave you a potion. And you're gonna like this, buddy.
Uh-oh.
Storm Giant Strike. There you go.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, so we're doing the web thing in here.